You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you have found a workshop you'd like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button. Fill in the required fields and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator Wendy at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker by liking our Facebook page and join over 55,000 like-minded people.
Happy birthday, Jewellery Maker!
Happy birthday!
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
Well, we've certainly included a lot today, haven't we? I tell you what, I've hardly come up for air, I don't think, today, Prue.
No, I don't think so.
It's been amazing, hasn't it?
It's been fabulous.
And that's only set to continue. So well done to every single one of you so far on all of your opportunities, all your birthday deals, and certainly at your CB launch. Now, shall we continue with the birthday deals? Shall we get things started with the star buy? I think it's only right. The quality of gemstones that we've seen, tanzanite, pearls, emeralds, morganite, you know, deserve high-end precious findings. Now, if you think about your vintage jewellery, particularly sort of like trio stranded maybe pearls or bracelets, trio bracelet, stranded bracelets, not only one of the most used type of class would be this one, but also one of the most secure, because, and I'll talk about it when I actually let me show you. You're getting 3 of these. They are solid sterling silver, and they are, as I said, your 3-row clasps, but they interlock with one another. So it's not just a case of literally sort of like a hook and eye, if you like. They actually interlock with one another. The actual separation of the jump rings themselves means that your strands are going to be perfectly aligned to taper away from the clasp itself, but again it goes back to not just beauty of jewellery but absolute craftsmanship of engineering as well. You get 3 in a pack. Loads of luster, loads of amazing sparkle, and if I just open this up for you, you can actually see just how secure and how strong they are. So they feed themselves, interlock with one another basically. There's one tube which is slightly smaller than the other, and you literally push that in like so, and that's how they have such a connection and have got such durability. You're getting 3 of these, so there's a lot of precious metal, a lot of sterling silver, over 1.5 grams in total of beautiful luster of high-end quality. You know, if you want to create that perfectly spaced sort of 3-row or trio row of gemstones, it doesn't have to be pearls, although these are very stereotypically or classically teamed with pearls, then And this is going to have that perfect separation. You know, it does a lot of the work, for you. I've got loads to squeeze in throughout the course of the hour, loads of amazing deals. This is a high amount of your precious sterling silver here, and we are talking about luxury class and findings without shadow of a doubt. You know, these can be incorporated into bracelets and also your necklaces, and I've just shown you just how high the connection is. Now, very, very, very popular demand, not just here at Jewellery Maker, but literally in the jewellery industry. Back in stock because you have been crying out for them, and I can understand why you have done, because they are luxury products, and they have got real security. You know, if you think of vintage jewellery, which has probably been around for like hundreds of years, this is probably why, because the quality of the clasp. We should be launching it at £12.95. This is not brass or a base metal. This is solid sterling silver. Today you're getting all three for under £10, £9.95. That's working out £3.33 per clasp. Amazing. I know you wouldn't be able to buy them for that kind of price tag on the website. Highly, highly unlikely. Have we got quantity of these, Kim? 103, so not nearly enough. Again, with the quality of the pearls and the deals of the pearls and the tanzanites and the aquamarines and the and the morganites and the emeralds that we've had earlier on, why not invest all of those big carat weights? Why on earth not? Why not have that wonderful graduation across the décolletage or around the wrist? Yet a very, very, very minimal investment in terms of its price tag. But again, that's something I said just a moment ago. Why do you think pearls, you know, vintage, maybe they were your great-grandmothers or your great-great-great-grandmothers or so on. Why do you think that pieces of jewellery tend to have this type of class that tend to get passed on through the generations? It's the quality, and probably because those pieces of jewellery that have this clasp have got that longevity as well. Does that make sense? You know, so, you know, they're not going to have maybe fallen off, they're not going to have broken, as it is, of course, the mechanical part of the piece of jewellery, which is the most functional part, but also the part which makes it last the longest. So busy, so busy. We had 100 or just over 100. Well over 50% of the stock has gone, and I need to move on, but stay where you are on those phone lines. Congratulations. Would you like another competition? Who wants to count some cakes? Ooh, cake. Ooh, cake. We have got cake, apparently, Prue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll have a cup of tea and a piece of cake after the show, shall we?
That's something to look
if they
forward
haven't
to.
eaten it all, by the way, the crew.
Yeah.
Because it's our birthday deals. Okay, so all you have to do, the competition, very simple, very simple. Throughout the course of the next hour, we shall be putting sporadically little cupcakes on your screens. All you need to do, and I will announce when to do it at the top of the hour, is text us 60777, start your text with JM Studio, your name, your customer number, and your answer. Don't do it yet, because obviously another cupcake might pop up. They are little cupcakes, and you can even message us via live feed, live web feed, by the way, and the winner will win a piece of Prue's jewellery. Do we know what piece, Prue?
I don't think we've discussed it yet, but I think I know which one is my favourite.
Okay.
Which is the one with the, well, it may not look like a squirrel, but the one with the beautiful picture Jasper.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll allow Prue to pick it for you, and obviously, and then we'll pop it next to you, Prue, and we can show that a little bit later on then. So, amazing, amazing. Prue's jewellery. Okay, shall we bring you... Oh my goodness, I was not expecting it to be that long. Look at the length of this strand. 40 centimetres of Ethiopian opal here. I'm going to have to spiral it round so you can actually see. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of opal here. And it has got an incredible play of colour. My favourite location, Ethiopia, produces incredible, oh my goodness, look at that. Amazing performance of colour. The more play of colour, the more valuable the opal is. You know, normally here in the studio, because we've got hundreds of lighting, we'd actually have to shelter the gemstone, this gemstone itself, from the light, because it can actually almost become saturated or drowned. Not the case, because the quality is coming out leaps and bounds. Listen, I will do it, so you can you can have an example, but look how it doesn't alter in any way, shape or form. 20 carats of natural Ethiopian opal. The main seam, which quite literally was like a crevice in the Earth's crust, is no longer in production. No longer actually being mined. It was a huge mining operation. However, it was only discovered in 2008, and now the production from that main seam is no longer underway. There is a tiny location just to the west which is unearthing incredible quality like this, which we refer to as hydrophane. Hydrophane performance, amazing liquid beauty and incredible amounts of play of colour. 40 centimetre strand. I mean, you could use these with your seed beads, Prue, couldn't you?
Yes, definitely. Use them as a feature and use the seed beads as the mechanics to put your design together. Excellent.
Why not?
Yes.
Why
They're like
not?
Little fairy lights, those ones, aren't they?
They have, I totally agree. And if you did actually put like your little two trues or something next to them,
Yes.
that colour is actually going to come through in the opal itself. Amazing quality. And again, I don't need to actually cover it. I don't need to in any way, shape or form. You've got those reds, those oranges, those yellows, those blues. Let's bring that price tag in for you. Almost half a metre of Ethiopian opal. Almost half a metre of high quality Ethiopian opal. I mean, look at that performance, the amount of greens, the amount of reds. This interspersed amongst those pearls that we launched this morning would be amazing. This with all of the sterling silver findings, amazing. Stay where you are. Moving on. Talking about colour. Okay. Did you ever think that labradorite could be a translucent gemstone? Did you ever think that this gem might actually have a certain amount of internal brilliance? This has. So it's not black. We're not talking about a very black example. You've got almost semi-translucency here, which I don't know if I've seen before. I don't know if I brought with the labradescence, with the micro-inclusions, but you can. Light is almost getting right the way into the heart of the gemstones. These are top drilled pairs, but you see what I'm referring to? Almost translucency. That's unusual, Prue.
I haven't seen that before at all. That's lovely. It's like a different gemstone,
It is like a different gem. This is almost mystic,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like a mystic gem. But totally natural, not enhanced in any way, shape or form. Incredible. I love the fact that you have got that light being allowed to influence. It's a softer example of this gemstone. Now don't get me wrong, it can be very black, it can be very dark, which is beautiful. I love it. I always call it the Heathcliff of gemstones. This is a more of an angelic, I suppose, example. And of course the micro inclusions, which are without shadow of a doubt present within this strand, are there because otherwise you wouldn't be seeing those glimmers of blues and greens and yellows and pinks coming through. 50 carats in total. They're measuring from 6x4 to 9x6 millimeters. You can see double stacked on the strand as well. Should be incredibly £14.95. Okay, it's coming your way. Birthday price. I'm going to speak to Hannah Oxbury about this because I didn't know that labradorite could actually almost have translucency. £12.95. Isn't that amazing? This is almost taking labradorite and taking it into the bridal. It could be bridal delicacy, couldn't it? I truly believe. Just, oh, look at those pinks. Can you see the little warmth? Blushes of pinks coming through. Sue, Nicola, Maria, Adele, Anne-Marie, Joanne, Nicole, Jill, you've done it. I'm thinking fairy wings. Good point, Sarah.
Yes,
That's
yes.
a really nice idea because you've got that iridescence, haven't you?
Yes, definitely. Fairy wings, that's perfect.
That's a brilliant example. Yeah, absolutely. Little fairy wings. I want to see these made into fairies. Because if you were to if these were labradorite that has got that real darkness of colour, that main body colour, it might look a little bit too heavy for our fairy.
Yes, yes.
But these, just a little bit more dainty, a little bit more delicate than what we're used to, perhaps. Love that.
Yeah, and the faceting almost looks like the sort of markings that you have on a wing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Loads of multi-buyers on this. This is very popular as well. I will ask about it, actually, the semi-translucency, because I didn't think that labradorite was a gemstone which did come with translucency, but yet you have got it here. You can definitely see the light is getting to the heart of it. Okay, amazing. Moving on. Oh, these mahoosive, ginormous agate slabs. They're definitely not brown, are they? They're orange. These are like carnelian colour. And again, Prue, we were talking about how if you want your agate slabs, the ones which are connected and they've got the 2 drill holes either side, fine, we can bring you those. But these have just got the 1.
Yes.
So they're perfect for pendants.
Yes, ready-made pendants, there they are.
Yeah, 100%. All you need is the threading material. I mean, you don't need to put all of these on one. But I'm just thinking one on some leatherette cord or some suedette, maybe even on an elongated chain. They're fab, aren't they?
Yes. And if you wanted something on if you have a stall and you want something to be an absolute statement piece that people come over to look at, and then they probably won't buy it, they will probably buy something else that's more wearable. That would be your statement piece.
This is the kind of jewellery I'd buy. I like statement jewellery. I'm just thinking with those seed beads all the way around.
Yes, the ones with the orange with the rainbow coating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'd be fab. The two true. They'd be fab,
Yes,
wouldn't they?
yes.
All the way around, just to add that amazing sparkle. I mean, these are substantial, drilled just through the top, so they're perfect for pendants. Or your mobiles, or sort of your dream catchers, anything like that would be amazing. You're not going to have that sort of random drill hole at the bottom. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want to have them drilled twice, we can actually do that and offer those to you. But I totally see and appreciate the fact that no, the 1 drill hole through the top there is going to have its real benefits for jewellery specifically. Now, our graphics actually say brown. These are definitely orange. But they were more sort of carnelian-esque. But this one's really crisp and white, isn't it? Can you see that? Gorgeous patterns and formations. It's almost like looking into the heart of a volcano.
Oh, yes.
They're fascinating, aren't they? I could literally look at these all day. Absolutely fascinating. You've got 5 here, but it's the carat weight that we guarantee. $9.95. $9.95 for genuine gemstones here of this size. I'm thinking gents jewellery as well. Don't you think they'd be fab for that, Prue?
Yes, I think you could get away with it. Yes, because of that colour, that nice. It can be very masculine colour if it needs to be. It's
absolutely.
beautiful.
I mean, if you had
there's nothing pretty about that.
No, we're not talking about something really girly here. We're talking about something which could be masculine. At the same time, it could be feminine. Yeah, if you put this with leather, for example,
yes.
then definitely it's going into sort of those kind of fields. Listen to the sound. Can you hear that?
Like a wind catcher.
It is like it's like a little wind chime. Okay, love it. So these are the top drilled ones, but do you want the ones which are actually drilled twice? Drilled trice. Did I say trice? I've really struggled getting my words. I had Turks earlier, didn't I? Turkeys. What did I say about turkeys? Something to do with turkeys, I did, yeah. Yesterday, I won't even repeat what I said. Yes, I did. A word slipped into conversation yesterday.
Not.
It did. And do you know when you say something, Prue, when you think, it's even harder to say that than what I should have said? But I did anyway. Anyway, we'll leave that one there. I think it went fairly unnoticed. Fairly. Apart from by the crew, who were all filthy. Look at these. So these are fab. They're drilled, you'll see what I mean, twice, trilled twice. So these can be suspended on the horizon if you want. Perfect for tree of life bases.
Yes, yes.
Perfect for sculptures. Perfect for tea light holders.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So you get the light.
Get the flame
through,
behind it or
absolutely.
something like that. Even big enough for coasters. I mean, these are some of the bigger. So you're getting 5, which we had prices coming in, if you can remember, from some of our lovely Jewellery Maker friends who messaged in live to the studio saying £5 to £10 per agate slab in sort of a local gift shop to them. Well, you're getting 5 here, which could easily be coffee coasters, you know, cup coasters or something like that, or potentially pieces of jewellery, and like I said, for your sculptures, for your again, thinking your tea light sort of holders. Lynn in Devon is saying, oh, those green agates remind me of a lagoon. Beautiful. Oh, they do, yeah.
Yep, definitely.
You want to dive into it,
Yeah.
don't you?
And I love the one with the hole in the middle as well.
Yeah, so you've actually got that sort of amazing druzy sparkle as well coming through, and every single one will be totally and utterly unique. You're drawn to that one, aren't you, Prue? The one with the druzy.
Yes,
I'm drawn to this one.
definitely.
It's real emerald green, or even green onyx, and if I put a light behind it, waiting to see how it transforms.
Fascinating when you see how much there is going on in there, really.
Yeah. They're amazing, aren't they? Double drilled, as I said. You're getting all 5. Remember those price comparisons, those messages that we had? £5 to £10 for one? In fact, somebody messaged in saying they'd paid £35 for 4. £35. Today you get all 5 for £9.95. Yeah, totally agree. Very lagoon-like greens. Very ethereal greens. It's kind of got that internal glow, and every single one has got beautiful patterns and formations. So busy, and double drilled as well. So across the actual horizontal, so you could easily put a threading cord or a jump ring either side, and as simple as literally tie it together. And you're done and you're dusted. 920 carats. Again, check out those baskets. Lots of comments in about those throughout the course of the show, so glad I can actually bring it to you. Moving on to... These are big. 12mm. The whole week. Yeah, I'm trying to recall. Have I actually done moonstone at all over the past... I don't think we've actually brought you moonstone in I don't know how long. We've brought you just brought you labradite. Amazing opals. These are all performing gemstones. They're gemstones that have got an internal ability, an optical effect, if you like. Moonstone is what we call a phenomena gem. So it has an ability to bring you adolescence, which is a wonderful word, and it's tiny, tiny, tiny inclusions that capture the light, play with the light, and bring you an amazing shiller. Very whimsical. We've spoken about fairy wings already this hour. Very, very, very whimsical. You've got multiple colours here. So moonstone is more stereotypically known in the white, but it can actually be black. You can get greys, you can get reds, you can get browns, and you've got a real selection of those colours in this gorgeous strand. Look how the actual inclusions, the mica within these bring that light effect. Just fascinating performance. And I'm just literally showing you, well, here we go, the ones which are between my fingers. I could do that all the way across the entirety of this strand. It's fascinating, and it loves to show off in natural daylight as well. So if you're going to a barbecue or a wedding or something where you're going to be outside and it's a lovely glorious day, pop on your moonstone, because moonstone will literally sparkle. 12mm plain rounds, so they're going to work amazingly just restranded or knotted. Work incredibly with that pearl strand that we launched this morning. Do you agree, Prue?
Just definitely, yes. All those lovely gentle colours toning in together and surface effects, lovely.
They are gentle, aren't they? Very, very, very feminine. And I think we're seeing more so now than ever, you know, a real revival of peaches and pastel hues, etc. So real delicacy. So I absolutely adore these. I love the size, I love the shape, and I love the fact that you have got the variation of should be. Don't forget it's our birthday deals, $12.95. That's where we should be launching these. That's already incredible. We're talking about genuine gemstones, a phenomenal gemstone no less. But it's about celebrating the birthday together. Any gemstone of 12mm size, individual solitaires at single figures is ludicrous, let alone a phenomena gemstone which has got those lovely plays of colour. You've got the adolescence, that very whimsical appearance of this gorgeous gemstone. Nicola, Paula, Yorkshire, Annette, Lancashire, London, West Midlands, hello to you. Mary, John, loads of you checking out on those phone lines. 380 carats in total. Love it, love it, love it. So busy today, and that is only set to continue. Now, I'm about to bring you one of your most requested gemstones. December's birthstone. No, we've done tanzanite, haven't we already? How about we bring the other? The rondelles. I'm going to hold it straight up to the neckline. Lowest ever price. Never been anywhere near this price before. Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which let me just, for those that don't know, Sleeping Beauty turquoise is like a D to a diamond. It's like a quad A to a tanzanite. It's regarded as pretty much the best in the world. It's got that intensity of colour. It's from Arizona, the state of Arizona. Tiffany's & Co. invested heavily into your USA, Arizona, not just because it's American gemstone, and obviously Tiffany's an American company, but because of the quality, basically. And this is what we're referring to. Now, for the first time ever, we are going to price slash. Quality. World-renowned quality Sleeping Beauty. Turquoise. The reason why it's called Sleeping Beauty turquoise is because the landscape itself actually has got the almost identical profile of Sleeping Beauty from the Disney film herself. There, can you see her? Can you make her out? There she is, laid down. So that's why it's called Sleeping Beauty turquoise. But very shallow mined, this gemstone. It's sourced around sort of copper mines often, because there's a real copper presence with this gemstone. But it's pointless to digging to great depths. This is a gemstone which won't, unearth all of a sudden huge quantities if you dig deeper. It's very shallow mined, which also means that unfortunately it's very limited. Sleeping Beauty turquoise has got that real quality attached to it. Anybody in the trade, if you said this location, Arizona, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, they would be going, wow, okay, then it is some of the best in the world. It's the intensity, it's the natural colour that you're seeing here, and often lack of matrix. Now, we should be bringing this to you at £69.95 for 55 carats of Sleeping Beauty turquoise and that gorgeous graduation and faceted rondelles. Today, oh, I've just heard the price that it's been slashed to. Were you expecting a tenner? Is that the biggest saving of the show so far? £30 back in your pocket for Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Amazing.
I mean, Prue, we don't do anything by halves here, do we?
No, absolutely. And that is so stunning. You think you know the colour of turquoise, and then you look at that, and there's so many different colours within it. Amazing.
I totally agree with you there, because this is different to many that I've seen actually, which have got that, the blue, the turquoise blue. It's also one of the gemstones that is part of the actual colour palette, shall we say. But look at that fusion of green coming through as well. Amazing, absolutely incredible. £30 saving. Amazing amounts of natural, not reconstituted, natural Sleeping Beauty. stay where you are on those phone lines and do check out as soon as you possibly can. Brenda, Angela, Natasha, London, Margaret, Isabel, Angus, hello to you. London, you're there as well. I've got new buyers I can see speaking to our contact centre. Press those option ones, stay where you are, and this will be on its way to you. I personally would do literally not a great deal to this strand. I'd literally maybe put some of our seed bead spaces in between, because I think this will work amazingly with those colours.
I think the little crystal ones would look beautiful
the
as
two
well.
trues.
Yes, the two trues, the actual crystal with the rainbow coating. Or I think possibly one of the coppery colours as well. In fact, all of them would work, but those would be my first choices.
I agree, the crystal, the two trues, which are 2mm rounds, I agree, those in between.
Lovely.
It's going to look incredible. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Okay, would you like a different style of turquoise? There's only 21 of these available and they will sell out. This is faceted by Mother Nature, so you've got really organic, rustic shapes basically. So this is, as you can imagine, you know, if you were a turquoise miner, this is what you can imagine unearthing from the ground. Maybe not in this quantity in any one day, because that would be very successful, but I don't know. But this is what you can imagine coming out of the grounds. Amazing shards. Gorgeous, gorgeous shards of natural turquoise. And again, you can see it's from the USA, the prestige of that location. You're getting 70 carats in total, not reconstituted. Shining example of the fact that this gemstone, yes, it has patterns or matrices or webbing. It's sometimes referred to as that as well. And some can actually have just a pure, bold turquoise blue. And there's that spectrum of colours that Prue was referring to as well. I only have 21 of these available, so, and we're very busy. I've had so many different sellouts already. Again, just this with your your two trues, with your they'd be amazing with that, because you've got the contrast.
Yeah.
In fact, any of the seed beads we've launched today.
Yes, and nuggets work very well in kumihimo as well, particularly if maybe you do kumihimo with nuggets on 4 cords and maybe the two trues on the other 4 cords. So you've just got them peeping out between the nuggets. Oh, very nice.
Love it. I love that idea. I love that idea. Peeping. £8.95. £8.95 for turquoise. Turquoise is an expensive gemstone. You know, I mean, here at Jewellery Maker even, you know, if you do price, let's do price comparisons with ourselves. It can be pushing £100 in actual fact, and that's with ourselves. Under £10, 21 of you will get this. That's, I've got no more, no less. None reserved for another day on another occasion. That's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. And there's still chances. There is still chances. Catherine in South Yorkshire, you've got yours. Karen in Isle of Anglesey, you've got yours. London, you've just got yours. Maria and Angela and Sue and Deborah, you've got yours. But I've had a flurry on the web as people, perhaps, I don't know, did it take a while to sort of absorb that? It did me. £8.95. We don't see that for turquoise. Natural, no less, not reconstituted either. Well done. It's going to sell out. It almost has. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, earlier on today, we brought you, I think, the most luxurious sterling silver chain that we've ever launched here at Jewellery Maker. We're talking about 15 grams, 15 grams of precious metal. Previously, and we've brought you Italian-made chains, we've brought you Figaro's box chains, we've brought you snake chains, fancy chains, all sorts basically. Obviously, we're Jewellery Maker, of course we're going to give you a real variety, but I don't think we've ever brought you this amount in terms of precious metal in one piece. There is a big difference between one chain and another, and not just talking about the gram weight, I'm talking about the quality. It has to be engineered perfectly. With a snake chain, it has to quite literally have, if you can imagine that movement, the name itself, it should exactly sort of example that creature. You should actually feel the fluidity. You should see the fluidity, most definitely. It's not something that's going to sit rigid and structured around the décolletage. You want it to actually have that fluid, almost liquid-like movement. And every single one of these tiny tiny links, which they are basically all integrated, have got their own mechanism and way of moving alongside its partner. Now there's a lot of sterling silver. Look at the average gram weight at the bottom of the screen, over 15 grams of solid 925. If I just turn this round, you can actually see the 925 stamping here. Actually we've done it twice over, so not just the once. Can I just ask, where was this made? Can we just find out the country of origin, just because of the quality that you are seeing here? Amazing. I'm just thinking, I don't know, I can't say for certain, but it's making me think of very much Italian jewellery, just because of the finish, the attention to detail. Now, this is a brand new launch. We had, in terms of quantity, we had about just over 200. I mean, look how substantial they are from there. This is weighty, you can feel it as well. It's something that is very, very tactile. Obviously, it's going to support some of your big designs, or nothing at all. You don't need anything with it. Look at that. I'm just going to lay it across the décolletage and look how it completes an outfit. How exquisite is this, Prue?
It's perfect. And I can see people, all the sort of people who like to do wire work, doing beautiful pendants, and you just need the one chain, and then you can have all your interchange it with all your other all your pendants. Lovely.
And don't you think a snake chain actually does migrate through all the different designs, because it always, that, you know, whatever, if you do choose to put something on the bottom of your snake chain, it's always going to stay central. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be off to the bias or anything like that. It is going to be central, in line with the décolletage. Okay, what else did we launch today? One of my favourite auctions of the entire morning. Loved it. These are, I think, one of the most popular actually as well. We had 400. Nowhere near that quantity now. Nowhere near.
I'm not surprised.
How many you've got? Over half the stock. Look at the sheer size of these. And look at the shape. They're not rounds, they're not the spherical pearls. These have got a slight elongation. Do you see that? A little bit more oval. I think they're crying out to be sort of like Fabergé egg style jewellery. They're crying out to be surrounded by your seed beads. They're crying out to have just be in sterling silver shepherd hook earrings. They're crying out to have a wonderful, maybe really pearl rich and heavy investment of this gemstone, maybe cascading across the décolletage, and maybe the simplest of dresses. Have you got a special event that you've got to go to? Then really, really get hold of this and just see this transform an outfit. But similarly, Prue and I were talking about how they just manage the transition between really, really red carpet events to just day by day.
Yes, yes. And that's the beauty of them. That's why everybody loves them, and you just can't have enough of them, because you can, you know,
and that's why we never, you know, we've never, ever not loved pearls. Every single era. There are gemstones which we thought we fell out of love with. We fell out of love with amethyst at one point. We fell out of love with, maybe not you personally, I'm talking globally. We fell out of love with emerald, believe it or not, at one point. We go in trends. Pearls have been probably one of the most consistent. One of the most consistent over all the different eras. I mean, if you think, go back through the decades. When have you not seen Hollywood sirens and icons pictured wearing beautiful pearls like this? Now, it is a recap though. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We've got 57 in baskets. You'll need to check out Jewellery Makers without shadow of a doubt. There were 400, which is the biggest quantity that I think we've done of this sheer size. Look at the natural pearlescence, the quality, the amount of spectrum colours you see across the surface. Look at how smooth that nacre surface is. Bear in mind, this is an organic gemstone formed within a mollusk, and on average, a pearl will grow, depending on the water temperature, temperature 1 millimetre per year. So you can understand why cultured pearls are a huge, huge investment generally. Well done. Check out. This is, like I say, a recap. We had 400. We haven't got anywhere near that right now. Okay, it is time for, is it my final star buy of the day before? Could be. Oh, I like the intrigue. Could be. Could be. But do you know something that I've been getting into just recently? And it was actually when I was here on Jewellery Makers that somebody messaged in and said, Ellen, you need to get involved with it. It's your Game of Thrones. And do you know what I love about it is the fashion. And the fact that I'm hearing gemstones coming up in Game of Thrones, which you might not watch, you might not. Like obsidian I heard about the other day, yeah, which they call dragon glass. Dragon glass they call in Game of Thrones. I'm hearing gemstones and I'm hearing jewellery and gold a lot coming into, obviously, because it is quite literally about hierarchy, if you like, and the constant battle for hierarchy. I wouldn't want to wanted to live in those times. Anyway, I slightly digress. We're about to bring you a star buy, and its beautiful embellishments are very, very decadent. Just think of swirls, swathes, fleur-de-lis-like designs, and anything sort of medieval, then you'll have this absolutely summarised. It's your star buy, and it's up next. This is my favourite out of all of this collection. We've done a collection, a medieval collection. This is my favourite. Can I just show you the sterling silver first? Show you around it. You've got a gemstone which is waiting to be set within. Now, if you've done gemstone setting, amazing. You've probably got the kit. If you haven't before, don't worry, because you can very easily take it to your local jeweller who could do it for you, and it'll cost literally tiny amounts. This is my favourite. Look at the amount of sterling silver that you're actually getting, and look at that quality. It is our medieval collection. Look how much, if I just move one finger, sterling silver that you're getting in this. The average silver ring actually weighs 1.5 grams. You've got over 3 grams of sterling silver with, of course, your 4 prongs. Now, of course, they are crying out to have a gemstone set within, aren't they? In fact, I'm going to just literally pop it in there so you can imagine. It will be set, obviously. But this is my favourite, and this is why. I can't believe how affordably we can take this to. It's a genuine Swiss blue topaz. And you've got a princess cut or square cut, which really draws the eye to the pavilion. Yeah, Kim said, you should, Kim. The quality of that Swiss blue is amazing. That Swiss blue topaz, Kim's saying she wants to buy one. It comes in a size 7, which is an L to M. In UK, I believe, an L to M size, so actually our most requested size. That's the average size here in the UK. Look at the quality of that Swiss blue topaz. That is lagoon. That is real Celeste heavenly blue. Michelle, Beverly, Jennifer, Norma, Margaret, straight away I can see you there. It's my favourite. I just think it's such a classy piece of jewellery, don't you?
It's lovely. I love the way the gem stands up as well,
yeah,
from that beautiful background. It's lovely,
and
really lovely.
Yeah, I agree, Prue. And the silver wraps itself around the finger as well. So gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, look at that luxury. I can't believe our should-be price is so low. For the amount of sterling silver, let alone a Swiss blue topaz, $19.95 is not where we are taking this. We are going lower. We've only got a limited quantity though remaining. Get them as soon as you possibly can. Check out those baskets. $17.95. Kim, you should definitely get this, because I would pay $17.95 for the actual Swiss blue topaz on its own. If you do price comparisons to loose gemstone sites, I truly think you'd be paying more than that for the gemstone without all of the 3 gram sterling silver weight here. It's the scrolls, the swathes, the polish, the luster, the decadence, the curves that you're actually getting here, the amount of Swiss blue topaz, last in stock opportunities. Good luck, Powys, Oregon, Belinda, Sandra, Angela, Bernadette, Norma and Margaret. Good luck, check out those baskets. Love it. And again, stop permitting, I'm joining you. We only had 21 of those. Stunning. Before that though, I've got time to bring you some gorgeous amethyst cabochons. Brand new. Okay. And you're getting, can you see those shapes? 3. Look at that. 3 amethyst, perfect for your seed beads. You've seen, Prue, you've done a lot of seed bead cabochon caging.
Perfect.
Demonstrated how much easier it is for some. I would personally find it easier, I think.
Yes, no, and there are lots of different ways as well. So I've just shown one. There are many different ways, and I would again see maybe the rainbow of the 2 trues, the little rainbow copper ones. I think would be very pretty there. Or just the crystal ones as well for a simpler look. Again, you vary the look with the colour. Yeah, pick out maybe the pearly ones. They'd be fab as well. 3 very differently. Yeah. With what
so exactly the same design, but just
exactly
different.
Just see how the
beads.
play of colour makes it look different.
That's a good idea. Now you are getting 3. I can't hold all 3, obviously, but you get the idea of genuine amethyst, Brazilian amethyst, totally natural. Now you should be what £8.95. You'd pay that for 1. These are brand new. Introductory deal. What on earth? £8.95. I mean, there's been, sorry, not £8.95, £5.95. What am I talking about? There's been so many additions to this morning's show that birthday editions, you know, brand new in deliveries. This is one of those. I had no idea, but you know, I wouldn't even contemplate £5.95 for genuine amethyst. Not even for one of those. Again, I'm going to directly say, make a comparison from traders that will bring you loose gemstones on their own. You know, I highly doubt you're going to get even half the carat of one of those cabochons at that price tag. We have 100, that's it. And already, well, over 50% of the stock has gone already. Got to move on, because I've got more. Stay where you are, you've done it, you've done it, you've done it. I've got time to bring you, oh yeah. I've got time to bring you literally a couple more cabochons. It's not very many white gemstones out there, are there? These are beautiful, it's like marble. It takes me back to Rome. When I'm looking at the Trevi fountain, Prue.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it takes me back there. It is, of course, your magnesite. Magnesite is actually quite similar to turquoise. Similar patterns. This is natural magnesite. It is a white gemstone, but it's often dyed. And that's fine, absolutely beautiful. But I love it when it's just left white, because you've got really subtle rivers of grey and soft blacks which run through run across the surface of the gemstone. Now, 3 in a pack, 20 carats. So you've got beautiful uniform shape. I love this. They're a very wearable size of cabochon, actually. Not too big.
Yes, exactly. I did a design yesterday actually on the show, which was given away as a prize, using 3 cabochons in a similar shape and putting them onto backing fabric and beading round them, but just the 3 together.
That's amazing.
And that worked well, but again, I think maybe with those sparkly 2 trues, I'd just love to have a go at that again, using those.
I'm guessing that you were really taken by those 2 trues.
Definitely.
I'm guessing, yeah, yes. I totally agree.
Yes.
They were really sparkly. Now, should be £7.95. Maybe this is your introduction to cabochons, because at this price point, £4.95. These are genuine gemstones here we're talking about. I agree with you, too true. be gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. And they're a very wearable. Do you know, I actually saw a comment on our Facebook page not so long ago, and somebody was saying, listen, I love cabochons, but they're all too big. Somebody wanted the smaller sizes. Yes. I get that, you know. We should try and cater for everybody's likes as best we possibly can. But these are wearable sizes, not too big, not too small. It's all personal choice at the end of the day. But I do think, I mean, that's literally £1 what each? £1 and something each. Okay, I've got time to squeeze in some fluorite. Same size. And then we've got your Wall of Fame. Fluorite, the most colourful mineral on the planet. You can get colour change fluorite, you can have bicolour fluorite, you can have all different varieties, green, yellow, pink, purple, blues. I've got just, how many, 100? 150 of these. Oh, look at those. Fluorite is a gemstone which has got a softness to it, so I would recommend these become pendants or earrings rather than your rings, just because it has got a softness on the Mohs scale. It's not as durable as the likes of your diamonds and your rubies and your emeralds. So yeah, I definitely encourage using these maybe as a pendant or as a pair of earrings. And they are, again, they're the perfect size for that. Brand new in 20 carats of your multicoloured fluorite. You get gorgeous patterns and bandings, and every single one. This is almost bicolour. Can you see? You've almost got like sort of a bicoloured fluorite in the centre, your striped fluorite here, and then that lovely fusion. Be quick if you want to get this. $3.95.
You can't beat it.
You really can't. And again, I think a great start to seed beading cabochons because they're not too big, Prue.
Yes, exactly, yes.
So you can master it, can't you?
Yes, definitely.
With the backing fabric that we had earlier on as well, which would be perfect for these because they're not the black.
Yes, that's right. So you're absolutely right. So you see through.
Yeah, you've got that sort of white, a white backing fabric, so you're actually going to see the striping or the actual split in the gemstone. So I think they're going to work amazing. Now we are super busy. Now the competition. Start your texts now. How many cakes did you see throughout the course of the hour? Because somebody is about to win Prue's amazing jewellery, and you've decided on not just one but two pieces.
Yes. Well, this was my favourite, and a little. You've got to have a bracelet as well. Come on.
Prue, she's so lovely, isn't she? So you're getting both pieces of jewellery there, the bracelet. Whoever is picked at random will get that. Stay on those phone lines for your fluorite. I've got time, just quickly, to dash across to our lovely Prue and show off your amazing talents in today's Wall of Fame. Oh, we've squeezed a lot in today, Prue, haven't we?
We really have.
Really have. And every single one of your designs are amazing. We have literally been looking this morning as well. So shall I start us off?
Oh, please.
Someone's been busy creating wonderful suites of jewellery. I've got number 316, and it comes from Helen in Liverpool. And she's talking about rice pearls and purple marcasite and sterling silver. You've been very busy there, Helen. Stunning suites of jewellery. Good luck to you. You're number 316.
And I've got 317. Beautiful way to use pearls, really stunning. And this is from Irene Simonet, sorry if I've pronounced that incorrectly. And she hasn't entered for a while, but she'd love to win. Yes, we'd love you to win as well. We'd love you all to win.
Yeah, wouldn't it be good if everyone won? Yes. Wouldn't that be good? 318 I have from Karen in Whitchurch in Bristol. Absolutely love this. She says her inspiration is Mark Smith, and she actually attended the workshop, and she would definitely recommend it. So again, I'm thinking quite seed bead like.
Yes.
In terms of the actual repetitive
sort of
pattern.
Yes, absolutely.
318. Good luck to you, Karen.
And I've got 319, and this is from Una. And she's made it with copper scales and jump rings, and everything's from JM. Well, it needs to be really, doesn't it? That's beautiful, and just showing that you can make a real statement with something like that.
Yeah, a little bit of chainmail there, and if you've got the earrings, I've got the pendants, and it's coming from number 320, Mary Clegg. Hello to you, Mary, in County Durham, and she says she got Fleur's DVD, and this is the resulting pendants, and she couldn't stop, so she had to make lots. I'm glad you did, Mary. They're amazing. Good luck to you. You are number 320.
And I've got 321. From Valerie Humphreys, right way up now. And this is made with carnelian chips and plain rounds, and it's a beautiful set there, I think, isn't it? Really making the best of the gemstones.
Oh, very
really
holiday.
Lovely. Yes.
Very holiday-like.
Beautiful.
Look at this. We're talking about puffy hearts. We had puffy hearts earlier on. I've got number 322, and it comes from Trisha Bell in Allendale. Hello to you. She's got lapis lazuli here, agate stars and hematite. Stunning piece. I love the photography as well. Incredible. You're number 322.
And I've got 323. And this was made as a gift for her daughter. And she was absolutely delighted with it, and even her husband commented on it. And that's from Veronica Alcock, and I think that's beautiful and very nice that the husband commented as well.
Yeah, we like it when they notice, don't we? We do. I've got number 324. Look at this, and again, an amazing chainmail here from Tracy Austin in Southport. Absolutely gorgeous. She's used carnelian. She says her inspiration is lovely Fleur.
And I've got 325, and that's from Sarah Bowen. And this is made with memory wire, which is such a great technique, isn't it? And also a wire-wrapped ring to match. So that's absolutely stunning.
That. Oh,
really
yes,
nice
the rings
way.
in the centre there.
Yeah, beautiful.
Can see
well
that.
Well done, Sarah.
Keep those entries coming into the Wall of Fame. We do love to see them as well, and fingers crossed for the draw tomorrow. Now, this hour's winner of the competition, who's been counting those cakes, is Catherine Munson. Congratulations to you. You have won 2 pieces, not one, but 2 pieces of sorry. Honestly, I've come out with all sorts of words. Our Prue's jewellery. Prue, we've only been with you for the past 5 hours. Honestly.
I know, it takes a while to get to know someone, doesn't it?
No, Prue, I think that's the first time all day.
Yeah.
I didn't do it in the first hour.
No,
I did it on the last.
didn't, no.
Anyway, congratulations to you,
Yeah,
my
well
darling. You have won 2 exquisite pieces of jewellery from the very talented Prue. We've absolutely loved the launch. I hope you have too. Do send those entries in and pictures in. When are you back with us, Prue?
I haven't got a date yet. I'm not doing one in May, and we haven't done our dates for June yet. So I've got a little bit of a break.
So,
I've done 2 in a row. That's
fair
massive
enough
for me.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully you'll be back with us then in
Very
June.
soon.
Hasn't she been amazing? I'll be back with you now on Thursday. Enjoy the rest of the day. More CB launches coming up after this.
Hello, Jewellery Makers. My name is Bridget. I'm wishing JM an enormous, massive birthday. It's the 6th one. I've been doing Jewellery Maker about 3-4 years now. It's absolutely marvellous. I've no money, but who cares?
I started making jewellery about 4 years ago. A friend of mine asked me to go to a class with her, and I love arts and crafts, so I thought, great, that would be lovely. Went along and we did lots of the basic jewellery, such as learning just to attach a clasp. We did a stretchy bracelet, a Byzantine chainmail bracelet, beady beads, all those sort of things. I found out about Jewellery Maker at the classes that I went to. The lady there was very good. She gave us a lot of her suppliers that she used, and she also mentioned Jewellery Maker. So I started watching that and got hooked, and just every day it's on in my home. If I'm doing anything at all, it's always on in the background. I love the Jewellery Maker channel because it's a one-stop shop. You can get virtually anything you need from there. It's good quality products. I think the most important thing would be to say, don't be put off by Carol singing. Just turn the sound down slightly.
Tanzanite is truly spectacular. This precious gemstone is only found in one location in the world, Tanzania, Africa. Claimed to be 1,000 times rarer than diamonds, Tanzanite is the blue variety of zoisite. Tanzanite is extremely popular due to its trichroic nature, which means that 3 different colours can be seen when looking at the gem from different angles. In Tanzanite's case, these colours are blue, pinkish violet and yellow.
Happy birthday, Jewellery Maker!
Happy birthday,
Jewellery
Jewellery
Maker.
Maker! Now, we've got our biggest ever week planned, so don't miss out, stay tuned.
Join Mark Smith as he introduces you to the incredible world of macrame. In this DVD, Mark guides you along step by step into all the techniques you will need to get started for some fabulous new designs. This includes the tools of the trade, getting started, incorporating beads, finishing touches, and finally learn how to create the beautiful goddess bracelet. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Amethyst is an incredibly popular gemstone. It's one of the rare gemstones that everybody can instantly recognise. This is owing to its beautiful purple hues, and it can be seen in light purple through to a really, really dark, rich purple too. Amethyst is called several things. You get lavender amethyst for your light purple, and rose de France for your more pinker tones. It is thought that the colouring element within amethyst itself is derived from titanium, but this is still not something that has been scientifically proven. Amethyst is perfect for the use in jewellery. Being 7 Mohs on the hardness scale, it means it's incredibly durable. Amethyst also shows tiger-like inclusions, like tiger stripes, and these are identifying inclusions within the gemstone itself.
Hello, good afternoon, my lovelies. Happy Tuesday. Now, this is our 3rd day of our 6 fabulous birthday shows, and we have been having a lovely, lovely time. Now, today is very exciting. I know on the morning show with our lovely Ellen, the fantastically talented Prue, we've been launching some seed beads, haven't we? And we have got some wonderful brand new seed beads, some incredible fireline thread, which I think you had in the morning show in white. We've got it in black. We've got some really cool little flip top seed bead storage boxes. They're so cute. In fact, when it comes to little storage boxes, I think they are officially the cutest thing we've ever seen. We've got some brand new, very, very special Eslon. They're called Super Eslon, basically. They're that beautiful. And we've got lots of lovely sterling silver. We've got a deal of the day, Tanzanite, Fantastic deal of the day in Tanzanite going under £15, would you believe? I've got so many star buys of sterling silver. I've got pendant bales, I've got earring hooks, I've got little flowers, which I'm about to do for you now. Just trying to think, we've got zircon. Oh, we've got a lovely strand of zircon coming up for you. And if you've ever seen our beautiful sterling silver leaf charms, I've got those coming up in my 4 o'clock hour, but I've only got 57 of them. And they always sell out instantly. So it is a lovely treat for you. We've managed to get the last few, but there are only 57. Now today, before I introduce our lovely guest designer, because it's a young lady that we've never had on Jewellery Maker before. Now, as it's our birthday, would you like to see some of the birthday cakes that this incredibly talented guest designer has put together? They are incredible. In fact, I think every member of the business has come down to see these today. Now, this cake here, with all the roses, the happy birthday, the candles, everything on there is made up of seed beads. Isn't that quite literally unbelievable? The detail is phenomenal. Seed bead birthday cake, absolutely incredible. Every single person, from the managing director today all the way through the entire crew, boys and girls, have just been, have you seen her jewellery? Have you seen her jewellery? Have you seen the seed beads? Have you seen? And look, she's made us donuts. Donuts, miniature birthday cake. Look at these little donuts. Little ring donuts. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it makes you hungry. Oh, it does. Makes you hungry. So little donuts. This beautiful miniature birthday cake as well, look. Really, really pretty birthday cake. Gorgeous. And then, how about a slice of gâteau? Gâteaux. Some gâteau. Look at that, with all the little chocolate vermicelli and cherries. It's so cute. I love it. And then we've got this beautiful wraparound bracelet, which is fantastic. I love it. Little strawberries dipped in chocolate. Or are they raspberries? Are they raspberries? No, they're strawberries. No, they are strawberries. Okay, we'll introduce you to Katie in a moment, but I just want to show you, is anybody like me? Did your mum used to serve you a slice of Battenberg as a treat as a kid? Other cakes are available. Look at that, a Battenberg bracelet. Isn't that beautiful? Now again, if you are thinking of getting married, before we introduce you to Katie for the big reveal, I want to show you, I'll tell you what, if ever anybody was daft enough to ask me to get married, I would be ringing up this lovely lady stood next to me and asking for this, because, oh my, this again, bouquet of flowers is made up, look at this, is made up solely of these beautiful, and look at the colours. These are our brand new seed beads. There's a lot of weight to this actually. It's a very substantial bouquet. You really know it's a... That's the thing about a wedding bouquet, isn't it? Is that it doesn't last very long, whereas this is for all time. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, if you've been impressed by, and how could you not, let's face it, by all these beautiful goodies and fantastic donuts and cakes and gâteaux and strawberries dipped in chocolates and Battenberg and beautiful wedding bouquets, can I introduce you to the uber-talented, absolutely fantastic, first time on JM, what a great time to start on the birthday week, it's Katie Dean. Hello, Katie Dean.
Hello. It's absolutely lovely to be here.
You are so talented.
Oh, thank you. Well, I've been doing this 13 years now.
Have you?
Yes. Yes, and in case you hadn't noticed, I love seed beads.
Do you know what? I did spot that. Now, can I just ask you, what is it about seed beads that you love? What gets you going? What gets you excited?
Apart from the colour and the sparkle, which you get with all the beads, I think it's the fact you can do anything with them.
Yeah.
The very first time I stumbled across seed beads was on the front cover of a book, which had a 3-dimensional rose, similar to the ones I made, but I was bowled away. Before that, I thought of beads as things that you buy and string on necklaces and bracelets and nothing more than that.
Yeah.
Saw this and thought, I can't believe you can make that out of beads. So
it's incredible, isn't it?
It is, yes. So I got the book and taught myself. And
oh, so yeah, I was going to ask you that next question. So so you're self-taught as well?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yes, it started with the French beaded flowers and grew from there. So onto peyote stitch, which I'll be showing you later on today. and yeah, so many bead weaving techniques.
Wonderful. And we've got lots of different seed beads today, haven't we?
We have,
yeah,
yes.
brand new as well.
Yes.
So it's the True Twos, it's the Super Duos, it's the Mayuki as well.
On,
yeah,
yes.
all coming up to
Yes,
launch.
I've had the Mayukis to play with in some nice big sizes. So if you're just new to seed beads, it's ideal because they're not too teeny tiny to be working with.
Well, I was going to say the hole to bead ratio on these seed beads is incredible, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it actually. It's
no idea. No idea. Do you know what's lovely about you, Katie, as well, is you can really tell, can't you, Katie, how happy and how much you do clearly love working with seed beads. You can't stop smiling, can you? Fantastic.
Give you beads and I'm happy.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay then, so what I'm going to do is, because we're going to keep that beautiful birthday cake there to have a little look at as well, and I'm just going to move these to one side, if that's okay, because we're going to start with some sterling silver. We're going to let Katie just get herself all ready and prepared, because it's her first time on Jewellery Maker. Not feeling nervous, are you? We're okay now, aren't you?
No, all good.
No, taking it all in her stride. She's surrounded by brand new seed beads, so Katie's happy, I'm telling you. So let's kick-start with the sterling silver cheeky little cheeky stop. Oh, now, yesterday we had the lovely rose charms. The day before we had the lovely sterling silver flower earring findings as well, which were beautiful. And these are no exception. You are going to get, oh gosh, how many of these? You get 10. Goodness gracious me. Now, these are charms, but they could easily be earrings, they could easily be pendants. Charms, as we're talking about, ideally, that's the idea. You could make it into a ring if you wanted. Look at the detail on those sterling silver flower charms. 5 petals. All that beautiful, the markings on the leaves are really pretty. And then that lovely little central section, or the stamen as we would call it as well. They are gorgeous, aren't they? If I just hold that with my fingers, you can just see, obviously, the loop is into position already. So that could just be hung on to a lovely little shepherd hook, or we've got some pendant bails coming up today. We've got some lovely ear hooks, actually, really different earring findings today for these. They're really, really pretty. We're going to kick-start the show with a fantastic deal. It is action-packed today. We've got a competition as well. Now, our lovely Katie is going to give away a piece of her stunning jewellery. We're going to give you a beautiful necklace and a beautiful pair of earrings from our lovely Katie. So if you think her work with seed beads is as phenomenal as we do and you'd love to win some of her jewellery, we're going to teach you how to do that in a minute as well. So $12.95 for 10 of these little flower charms. $12.95. There are 10 of these. Okay, so I've got 10 on my little little board below me as well. So 9 more. I can't pick them all up, of course. These are beautiful, aren't they? 10 sterling silver flower charms. I wish I could show you a picture of the flower earrings that we had on the show the other day, because they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. They're lovely, aren't they? Would you like to see them as like a little pendant? Would you like to see that? Because I've got pendant bells coming up as a star by today as well. So we're calling them charms, but they could easily be a beautiful pendant, couldn't they, off a little pendant bail, don't you think? They're cute, aren't they? $12.95. That's now, the only thing is, do you know what? We have been getting good amounts of availability on some of our cheeky star buys, but on these, I've only got 80 left. Sorry. Only got 80 left. They are so, so pretty, aren't they? So, so pretty. $12.95, amazing deal. Don't forget, 3 ways to buy on Jewellery Maker. Don't forget, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, 0800, we put everything down there, look, for you. 0800 644 655, so you can always see the telephone number. Go straight through to our lovely efficient call centre. They're all accredited jewellery professionals. They're all in this country. They're just a couple of miles down the road in Warwickshire. So get straight through. They're great. They look after you. It's a free phone number as well from UK BT Landline as well. And so also, we've put, see, look there, JewelleryMaker.com. That's the website. If you want to chat to somebody, you want to check out discreetly, help yourself, or download the free of charge Jewellery Maker app. Just search for it on the App Store, free of charge. Download it. You just log yourself in. You can message through there as well. Now, talking of messages, if you are already a fan of our fantastic Katie Dean, our guest designer today, why not message in on 60777? Start your text with JM Studio. Sorry. And you can have a chat with our lovely, lovely Katie as well. Now, Lisa in Aberdeenshire just said, wow, that bouquet is exquisite. Can't wait to watch Katie. Welcome to JM, she says.
Thank you. That's really kind of
isn't that
you.
Lovely.
It's lovely to be here.
Yeah. And then also we've got Kimmy. And good afternoon, Kimmy. She said, hi, Zena and Katie.
Hello.
Hello. It's so exciting, isn't it?
It is.
I love the cakes, and I have your book, she says.
Oh.
Already,
Oh,
yes,
well,
because you've
thank
written
you.
some books, haven't you?
I have, yes. I'm up to 8 now. Number
You've
9
written
is
8?
due soon, yes.
Right, all on seed beads and things?
Yes, yes.
Really?
So 1 on the wedding bouquets, 2 on cakes. Sweet Treats book has all the little Battenbergs and the strawberries and so on. And then I did 1 before that was the miniature cakes, because having made the big birthday cake,
Yeah.
I thought, well, it's a lovely idea to give somebody for a special birthday, but
Absolutely.
not at that size. So
Wow.
I scaled them down.
Well, Kimmy said she's got your book, she said, and she said, and she said, I have your book, and I make them too. She said, fantastic show, hugs, how lovely.
Oh,
exciting.
you.
And our guest is on Rachel Nice. Now, you know Rachel, don't you?
I know Rachel, yes.
You do, don't
yes,
you? Well,
she's worked with me at Bead and Jewellery magazine.
Fantastic. Oh, she's
Yes.
great as well,
Yeah,
isn't
she's
she?
fantastic,
She was on the show
yes.
at the weekend. And she said, welcome to Katie.
Thank you, Rachel.
She said, I send you lots of love and wonderful to see you on JM. What amazing talent. Love to Zena as well, from Rachel Norris.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. Lovely. And Mirabelle's just said a big warm welcome to Katie. A big warm welcome, Katie, to the JM family.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Z and team. Looking forward to the show. Mirabelle, we've got a great show coming up. We have got a great show. How many of these we got left, Phil, before we go across to our lovely Katie? Okay, we've got about 33. Sorry, just been told 33 left at $12.95. So good luck on those, my lovely. Now, while you're still checking those out, the competition is lovely and simple. Okay, what you need to do in this hour only, I'm going to do it in 3 o'clock as well. We are asking you to count the balloons. So all you have to do, if you would like to win a beautiful necklace and a pair of earrings from our lovely Katie Dean, is count how many times you see a balloon. Could we have an example, please, Ryan? Come on, give us the balloon. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, hang on, that way. There you go. Oh, oh. So you could be attacked by a balloon, Katie. It's all happening on this show today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Katie's getting it as well. Now, ignore this balloon here, because just ignore it. That's just an example. Don't count that one. So all you do, in this hour, up until about 10 to the hour, count the balloons. All right? We'll tell you when to text in. We'll give you 10 minutes to text in. Then we'll announce it after the break, who's the winner, and we'll show you the jewellery that you can win. Okay. Now, Katie, prepare yourself. Yes. Brace yourself. I am approaching.
Oh.
This is the nerve-wracking part of the show, Katie. Look.
Yes.
Right.
No.
Right, can I give you a lovely welcome little kiss on the...
Yes.
Welcome to Jewellery
Lovely to
Maker.
be here, thank you.
We are amazed. Absolutely. Can I just concur? Everybody's been in to see your jewellery today, haven't they? And your beautiful, fantastic creations as well, because it's not all jewellery, obviously.
No,
but
yes,
we just all came in. As soon as we saw it this morning and got introduced to Katie, word proper went round, and even the MD came in, didn't he?
I know. I've met everybody, I think.
So. What are we doing first? The seed beads. I'm so excited about these. Right then, this is a first for JM. This is so exciting.
It's really exciting.
It really is exciting. And you've got some of these out on your desk, haven't you?
See, I'm raring to go.
You are raring to go as well, aren't you? Now, I'll show you them in the tube, but I'm going to have to pour some of these. And in fact, Katie's got 3 of the colours poured out. Already, so I'm going to pour a couple of the other colours out as well, because when they're in the plastic tube, you don't get that sort of firework of colour. That's the point. So I will show you in the tube, but I will also pour a few out for you, and we'll have a look at the ones on Katie's desk for you. Now, you're going to get 6 tubes in this kit. Okay, I'll pour some out for you in a moment. And these are the fantastic Miyuki, beads. And these were, do you know that these were first developed in 1949?
Do you know, I didn't know that.
Did you see? No. Every day is a school day.
That's it, you learn something new every day.
So you've just learned something.
Yes.
I have no doubt we're about to learn loads from you. So. Yeah, yes. Absolutely. So that's 1949 apparently. Wow. The Miyuki beads. Now, can we just check how many of these we got before we get started, because they're very popular already. Only 180. Okay, no problem. Now, we've got sizes 8 and 11. Now, just to give you an idea what that means, because it's different sizing. It's a bit like when you have different clothes sizing in the Europe and US and UK, isn't it? So we've got 8 mil and, size 8. Now, size 8 equates to a 3 mil measurement with a 1.1 mil drill hole. And the size 11, you'd think it was bigger, but it's the other way around, it goes smaller. So it's a 2mm measurement with a 0.8mm hole, which is really substantial, isn't it?
It is. They are brilliant, the size 11s. We've actually got size 8s and 6s.
Oh, is it
which
so?
go back? Yes.
Oh.
I think the 11s.
Sorry, I got told size 11 and 8. Oh, sorry, I don't know where we...
So the size 6 are a little bit bigger than the size 8. I think they equate to about 4mm.
Yeah, sorry, I've been given the wrong information. I do apologise.
No,
Let's try this again then. Sorry about this. So what we've got size 8 and size 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so I've got poured out size 8s in the cream and this lovely, gorgeous turquoise.
It is.
It's such a deep, vibrant colour.
Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. And then the size 6s are in this other gorgeous paler
It's
turquoise.
like a Swiss blue, isn't it? Like a
Yeah,
Swiss blue
lovely.
topaz. They're fabulous.
So if I just pull a couple over, you can see the difference. in
Quite dramatic,
size.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Quite dramatic indeed. Now, so what we're saying there is, with regards to the size of the hole to the bead ratio, is phenomenal, and that's going to give you lots of sort of beading techniques, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Some techniques you're going through the bead several times, so it gives you the room to do that.
Wow, so it doesn't restrict you then, does it?
No, and particularly also it means you've got a nice big hole to see. So when you're starting out, that's so helpful.
Absolutely,
I always start people on the bigger beads. Say, look, you're learning the thread path, so don't make life difficult by struggling to see the beads as well.
Yeah, because otherwise sometimes when people feel frustrated when they're starting a new medium, if they don't enjoy it straight away and start getting frustrated, it can put them off straight away, can't it?
Yes. Yeah, which we don't want.
We don't want, do we? No.
It's addictive.
No, it is addictive. Well, I've spotted that, I'll tell you what, So you've poured out those 3 colours, because we've called this sort of the ocean waves, haven't we?
Yeah.
Ocean wave seed beads. Oh, yeah. And you do think of the ocean as the waves crash and you get the lovely sort of white foam that comes over across on the top. So we have got, in the size 6, we've got the dark sky blue, the aqua seed beads and the silver grey. And then in the size 8, we've got the galvanised silver, the pearl Ceylon, and the beautiful blue zircon colour as well. So if I just pour out a couple of these, just to show you as well, because Katie, you've poured out the other colours, haven't you?
Yes, I've got 2 of the 8s and 1 of the 6s there. So.
Just to show you, because they're fabulous, these seed beads. We're all, I can't tell you how excited we are about this seed bead launch today. Everybody's
there's a real buzz around
There
here.
really is, isn't there? Okay, and then I love these. Now those could be quite unisex as well, those ones, couldn't they?
They are, yes.
Yeah.
That salon type finish, it's a bit like a pearl finish.
Isn't it? I was just going to say that,
it's so lovely. You get it in different colours.
That is beautiful.
It brings some life to the beads without being too blingy.
Makes them quite magical, those, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thinking those with labradorite and things as well.
Yeah.
And I'll just show you this last colour, just so they've got all... Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one.
Too.
So these are more like a matte finished almost, aren't they?
They're not as matte as some. I think I'm right in saying they've got silver lining.
Oh.
So that just lifts them.
Doesn't it? They're
from
very
being
posh, aren't
completely
they?
matte. But yes, they are. And these silver here, the galvanised, are brilliant because you often get metallic finishes that rub off as you're working with them.
These don't. Oh,
No.
so they're really good quality,
Really good
as well.
quality.
Fantastic. Yeah. Now, half the stock's gone. Would you have any objection if our cameraman just zoomed in on your beautiful necklace that you're wearing,
not,
Katie?
I've made it from those beads, so...
Can we just show you this beautiful neck? Look at this. I mean, what you can create from seed beads is absolutely...
Yeah, it's never ending, really.
It's just so... As you say, it's such an exciting medium, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Such an exciting medium. So you are guaranteed to get all 6 tubes. Now we're not going to give you the ones that we've opened up, obviously, but we will give you the ones that are nice and full. Half the stock's already gone, so you've had 90. In fact, I've got less than... Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to have enough to go around without question. Oh, and now Prue will have said on this morning's morning show as well that she loves these brand new Mayuki seed beads that we've got on Jewellery Maker here for you today in Kumahimo. They work brilliantly, don't they, in Kumahimo, as our Prue loves them. Absolutely. Now, is that the price we're going to? Wow, so that's less than £3 a tube. Goodness gracious me, that's fantastic. that is fantastic. Now, the Miyuki beads are considered the more traditional go-to seed bead, is that right?
That's right, yes. They've been, well, around since 1949, as it turns out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you can use that now, can't you?
I can, yeah.
So do you know why they're classed as this? Is it because they're consistent? Is it because they're...
The Miyuki brand in particular are very consistent. I mean, you've got several centres of seed bead manufacture. Japan is one.
Yeah.
There's 3 main manufacturers there. Czech Republic is another very traditional.
Yeah.
And China has come on the market. The Japanese beads tend to be the most regular in size and shape.
Right.
Which, I mean, if you're just stringing them, doesn't matter, but when you're doing the bead weaving techniques that I'm about to demonstrate, you really appreciate the more regular, the better.
Okay, so that is really important.
Yes.
Right, okay. Because that can give a very different look if they're not consistent and regular, doesn't it?
Yes, you get a more organic look if they're a bit all over the place in size. So
Exactly, I suppose that makes sense, doesn't
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe 1795. They're nearly all gone. The good thing about the is it Miyuki? That's how you pronounce it. Miyuki. So
Yes,
I'm saying
as far as I
Miyuki.
know. Oh, well,
you
it
say
could be,
Miyuki and I say Miyuki.
I don't know. Could go either way.
But Miyuki. Now I'm going to go with. If you've been using seed beads for 13 years, Katie, I'm going to go with your experienced description of it and pronunciation even. So Miyuki. But also they come in such an array of fabulous colours as well, don't they?
Yes. Yes, they've got thousands and thousands of colours, the Miyuki.
Absolutely.
And these are a lovely selection.
They're lovely, ocean waves. Because again, nautical's always fantastic, isn't it?
Yes.
Always a lovely look. Okay. Can I just check how many we've got left, Phil? Because we want to get on to...
You want to show you what to do with them?
Yeah, we want to see, we've got, again, down to 40 left. 40 left, that's it. Sorry, we only had 190 to start with, but it's not bad to start with, but you're loving them, aren't you, today? So those are your Miyuki. I'll get it pronounced right now. Miyuki. Oh, lovely name as well, Miyuki.
Yes.
It sounds awful. So gorgeous colours. I love, love, love. If I just move those over one last time, that sort of, I said Swiss blue topaz, but it is like a blue zircon, isn't it? Really, really beautiful, those. Fantastic, those blue zircon. So just a quick heads up to the likes of Rosemary, Deb, Paula, Claire, Sapna, Linda, Tracy, all yet to check out Gaynor, Sharon, Natasha, Marie, Louise, Laurie. You know, I know you're probably all sat there waiting for our lovely Katie Dean to get started and you're thinking, I want to watch the demonstration, then I'll check them out. You can do it that way around, but there is a real chance there that you'll miss out, I'm afraid, because they're nearly all gone. Okay, so we'll do the second part of the kit in a minute. We cannot wait to get started with you, if that's okay,
that's
lovely
fine,
girl.
Yes.
Fantastic. So what are you going to show us how to do?
I'm going to show you how to do that necklace. So
this one here?
Yes, if you want to pass it this way, first thing I'm going to do is destroy your lovely display.
Oh, okay. You carry on. Oh, great. We like a rebel, Katie.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Because I want to show you the fastening I've created, which is a beaded toggle clasp.
Oh, wow.
It's nice and secure because the weight of the gravity at the front of the necklace will hold it in place, and it also makes a feature of the design.
How clever that is.
So it's made in 2 parts. So if I just hold
And you're going to give this away in the competition,
yes,
aren't you?
Yes, it's going to go in the competition.
Thank you, lovely.
It's all right. The thinking behind it, I was thinking about parties and bows and celebrations.
Yeah, lovely.
So that's the actual toggle that's made separately. I'm going to start by showing you how to make that.
That is so clever. So you can basically put the necklace. I did wonder why there was no clasp. And there
it's
it is.
Incorporated. I have a thing about liking to incorporate clasps into the design. I think they're integral to it.
Yeah,
so.
wonderful. Great.
Right, the toggle itself is made using peyote stitch.
Okay.
And I'm giving you
no
the nice,
idea what that is.
easiest. You're going to find out.
Great.
It's a lovely traditional stitch. I'm giving you the easiest version.
Okay.
It starts with a string of beads. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take one of my beads, using the cream ones here, and I'm going to pass through it twice because I want it held securely on the thread.
Okay.
It's what's going to be called a stop bead, but I'm actually going to incorporate it into the design at the end.
Okay.
So as you're passing your thread through, just make sure you don't catch any of it. Because you want to unthread it at the end. I'm going to now pick up another 5 of the cream.
And because of that drill hole, they are easy to pick up, aren't they?
Easy.
How quick you threaded those?
Yes, if you sit them on the mat so the holes are all sitting upwards, then they just hop on the needle, no problem. And then I'm going to go for 4 of these gorgeous blue.
Fabulous colours.
And another 6 of the cream.
Okay.
And that should give me 16 beads in total.
I mean, those lovely cream ones would be perfect for weddings and things as well, wouldn't they?
Yes, they're ideal.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So this is going to give you rows 1 and 2 of your peyote strip, but we won't dwell on that because it confuses everybody. I'll just show you what I mean.
Okay.
So row 3 starts picking up 1 new cream bead. I'm going to miss out the very end bead that I've just strung, go through the bead after that.
Okay.
If I pull that up nice and tight, that new bead I've added sits on top of the original strung bead and sort of pushes it downwards. So I'm going to keep on doing this, picking up 1 new seed bead, skip the next one, go through the bead after that. So again, pull it in tight and you're creating this up-down pattern. So that's why we wanted that end very secure. If it loosens at all, just pull the tail thread, this end thread we call that, technical terms flying in here.
Okay, lovely, great. No, we like to learn everything we can.
So again, just keep on doing that. You're picking up 1 new bead, missing a bead, going through the next one.
So clever the way that works, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
Wow.
Going to move to add in a couple of these gorgeous blue beads now. So we're keeping the pattern consistent so that the blue beads will be sitting on top of the ones that were in that first string.
Okay.
And again, the magic tip is keep pulling this tight so you've got that real clear up and down pattern.
Okay.
Do that and you have no problem at all. But if the beads start messing around and sitting in the wrong places, well,
are they a bit naughty sometimes, are they?
They're very naughty.
Are they? Oh, right.
They are, yes. They do all sorts of things, jump on the needle when they're not meant to, fall off when you don't want them to.
Really?
Oh, yes, yes.
I would imagine after 13 years of working with seed beads, you know pretty much all there is to know about the seed beads, how naughty they can be.
Well, they still come up with new tricks. Anyway, I've got to the end of that 3rd row.
That is so pretty, Katie.
It's always lovely just like that. You can stop there and do something with it. But I'm going to turn around and work back the other direction now. So let's just flip it over.
Okay.
And now we've got the beads sitting up nicely, ready to go through. So you're still thinking, in theory, you're missing a bead and going through the next but one. It's just that your next but one bead is sitting up. So it makes life easy. And again, you want to keep pulling the thread up nice and tight. Give you good tension, the technical term.
Yep, lovely.
This 4th row, we're going to keep the blue beads coming in. So we're just lining up that pattern.
Okay.
And
the thread that you're using, is it the fire line in the white?
The fire line, yes.
Okay, because we've got the fire line in the black coming up on the show today as well for you, which basically is the Rolls Royce of thread, isn't it?
It is. I love my fire line. It really helps you get a good tension, which is what you need for any bead weaving technique.
Incredibly durable, isn't it?
It is.
The tensile strength's phenomenal.
Yes.
I mean, something like it's, in fact, can I just quickly read it? Because there's something I read earlier on the back of this which I thought was fascinating. Yeah, it says here, the Beadsmith fire line is the strongest fibre per diameter ever created.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yes.
It doesn't break, and the strength goes with the fineness, because you want fine thread to fit through the beads. Obviously,
but you want the best of both worlds, basically.
But you need the strength too.
You want your cake and eat it.
Absolutely, yes. Right, I'm just working back. All I'm going to do is keep going back and forth. In the 5th row, I've stopped adding in the blue beads because I just want one little group of them.
Got you.
What I'm going to do now, rather than keep you watching me doing 10 rows back and forth, I'm going to put that to one side.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, if you wanted to do any... she's
got one I made
prepared.
earlier.
Fantastic.
So,
you always wanted to say that on telly. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Yes. As a fan of a certain programme when I was little.
And me,
yes. So I've managed to do 10 rows of this now.
Wonderful.
This peyote stitch. It's even count. We've been doing the easiest version.
Okay.
Now comes the clever bit. If you roll it over, it turns into a tube.
Ah, wow.
If you have a look, if you've got the right number of rows, so an even number, you should find that your first row beads and your last row beads are like the teeth of a zipper. So what we're going to do is zip them up now.
Oh, wow.
So
oh, gosh, this is brilliant.
Coming out of the end bead on my last row, I'm going to turn myself around by going into the first bead on the first row.
Yeah.
Then back across to the next bead from the last row. Back to the bead from the first row.
Okay.
And so on. You're just weaving
and you alternate.
back and forth, alternating one row to the other to zip it up. And again, as you're pulling it up tightly, by the time I finish, you won't even know where the join is.
No, not at all.
So
they tessellate together beautifully, don't they?
They do, yes. Only if you've got the right number of rows, though. If you've accidentally done an odd number of rows,
it's not going to work.
You're going to find that they're bumping into each other instead of tessellating.
And that's where they're being mischievous.
It is, yes. So all you need to do is add on one extra row.
Okay, so it's easily fixable.
Easily fix that, yes.
Because I'm sure we've occasionally, you know, because you all set out with the right intention to count properly, but you get so engrossed in what you're doing. I'm sure we just forget to count sometimes, don't we?
Yeah, but there's all sorts of ways of doing it. I've seen people take out 10 beads to, you know, note where they put a bead away every time they finished a row, or do it the other way around.
Oh, that's a good option.
Little ways of counting.
Because I always set out with the intention to count things, like in McRae and things.
Yes, and then you get distracted. Someone talks to you, the phone rings, doorbell goes. Yeah,
even just distract myself.
Yeah, you just get engrossed in the beading and forget you're supposed to be counting.
That is
so we've got a nice little tube now.
Oh.
What I'm going to do is weave back through it, and now you'll see why I put in this little blue patch. It's all designed to make life easy for you.
Ah.
Because we've got the top part of the toggle.
Yep.
And I'm just going to show you how I added on all the decoration. So if I get myself out of a blue bead here, the little bow is basically just a series of strands. So some of them are short, some of them are long. There's about 14 in total.
Okay.
All I wanted to do was create as many as possible so that the toggle won't slip off the necklace when it's being worn.
Because it's got to be practical as well as decorative.
Exactly. So the number you put on is entirely up to you.
Okay.
And the colouring you use is entirely up to you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to scare everyone by saying we're going freeform here.
Oh. Oh, Katie.
Which people hate.
Oh,
but it's not that bad. It's freeform with structure.
Can I just quickly mention... Sorry, darling. Sorry.
It's fine.
Can I just say we've only got 9 seed bead bundles left. And I've got a lot of you waiting to check out. So if you do want those beautiful Miyuki seed beads and all those lovely ocean wave colours, I've only got 8 left now, I'm afraid. So we will bring the rest of the kit to you with the pearls in a moment and the thread, but we're just going to carry on with the demonstration with our lovely... Isn't it great? Loving it. We're all the guys in the gallery are just... Oh, this is brilliant. Yeah, entranced. That's a beautiful word, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start... I've started stringing, so I'm coming out of one of my blue beads. Got 9 beads on here so far. I'm going to take up to a total of 18.
Okay.
That's 13.
We've got the seed bead threading tool on today as well, haven't we?
Yeah,
You're going to show us how to... You
later.
love that,
Yes.
don't you?
Oh, it's magic.
You and Sarah Alvin love that, so we're going to put that on later as well.
So I've got 18 beads on there.
Okay.
I'm going to miss out the last 3.
Okay.
So let's just slide them away a little bit and take myself all the way back down.
Oh, all the way through all of them?
All through all of them, yep.
Okay.
So those last 3, if I pull the thread tight, just going to form a little fancy bit on the end.
Oh, that is so clever.
And it anchors the string as well. So if I just go down through those last few.
Oh gosh, that is so brilliant, isn't it? You wouldn't think it would
really
do that,
simple,
would you? Yeah.
Really simple. And then from there, I'm just going to go into one of the other blue beads.
Okay. Doesn't matter which one?
It doesn't matter which one. Try and keep it fairly close to where you're coming out, just because otherwise you'll end up with threads.
So that it nestles in.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm going to add on another string and another and another.
Well, do you want to do a few more while I do the kit?
Well, I was going to say, we can leave that and I can move straight on to the necklace.
Yeah,
but
brilliant.
while I get those sorted out, if you want to talk about the kit, then...
I just love the way that ending is so cute. That little ending, isn't it?
Simple but effective.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you, my lovely. While you get ready for the next bit, and I'll do the next bit of the kit, and then we can keep going, because we want to keep watching you. Lovely girl. Okay, so now we've got... Oh, I'll tell you what. This kit is fantastic. We have got... Because we're brand new guest designer, we had to look after you, didn't we, Katie?
Yes.
Had to impress our lovely Katie with a lovely kit. We have got beautiful pearls, okay, going to go perfect with these seed beads as well, these Miyuki seed beads. These are, as you can see, the glorious, so popular peacock pearls. And these are Ukeshi pearls to give that lovely irregularity to the shape and beautiful iridescence. These are 2 strands of natural pearls. You've got the 6x5 to 7x6, and then these delightful 5x4 and 6x5 mil. Really pretty sizes, very delicate, very feminine, very pretty. We've got to give you some silk, and we thought we'd go in that beautiful, again, bridal, lovely silver, and we've classed it as grey, but it's a lovely subtle pastel silver. It's really pretty. 0.1 mil, 180 metres. Now, if you're looking at those thinking, well, that's lovely. You've got natural pearls, you've got peacock cashew pearls, we've got some lovely silk to knot the pearls if we fancy. But we need to be able to obviously do the jewellery up, don't we?
Yes.
We do. So, we've bought, did I bring my tweezers over? That was big, did I? Yes, I've hidden them. We've popped in, because it's pearls, and these fantastic new seed beads, we've added in sterling silver.
They're lovely.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Really pretty.
These are one of my favourite clasps. I've got to say posh clasps.
That's well, sterling silver.
Exactly. They can't be clasps, as we would say in Birmingham normally, Katie. But I love these because they're very subtle.
Yes.
Very understated, aren't they? I love those. So you get 10 of those, would you believe? 10 925 sterling silver lobster claw clasps with the 180 metres of the grey silk spool in 0.1 mil. So again, I'm going to go through lovely. Oh, so of course you can actually thread a standard needle and actually sort of embroider with that 0.1 mil silk and add the seed beads in as well.
You can, and I've actually been threading with needle through those pearls and as well. So the pearls and the seed beads both work brilliantly with needle and thread. So.
Lovely, absolutely fab. So don't forget, you've got 3 strands, 2 strands of natural. Beautiful pearls with the cashew pearls, with the silk, with the 10 lobster clasps. Are you ready? $37.75. We're going to get that price in nice and quick so we can get back to our lovely Katie and our fantastic demonstration. You ready for this? We're going under £25. It is official. With all due respect, the pearls are fantastic for $24.95. But to add in 10 sterling silver clasps, sorry. I don't normally say clasp, Katie. I have to put it on. But 10 sterling silver clasps and the silk thread for $24.95 is a phenomenal. It's only because it's the birthday week, so these are grab them while they can. This birthday treat week comes around once every 12 calendar months. So yeah, once a year deals these are, without question. In fact, I went into our team this morning, Helena, Pip and Laura and everybody that puts the kits together and the buying team, and I said a massive thank you on behalf of everyone for the wonderful work they've put in, so fantastic. Right then, lovely girl, what are you going to teach us next?
I'm going to show you how to make the necklace bit.
There's a balloon.
Watch it.
I'm not supposed to tell people when it's on, but I like to try and help people.
Yes. Well, it's friendly.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. So I'm going to show you how to do the necklace now.
So like we've done the toggle bar.
We've done the toggle bar.
Now we're doing
the actual necklace. So it's nice and simple again.
Okay.
I've already, in preparation, just picked up 4 of my little cream pearls. Then 1 dark blue, one of the lovely big...
Like a blue zircon.
Zircon, yep. And 1 more dark blue. I'm actually going to take myself through all of them again, starting from number 1 and going to number 7, as it were.
And this is another reason why this sort of, as I said, halter bead ratio is so important, isn't it?
Yes, you want to be able to do lots of passes through. You're going to see in a minute for this especially.
Wow, okay.
There's a lot going on.
Okay.
So you might spot we've got the beginnings of our spiral rope, but I'm going to put that on hold for a minute. You can just tie your working thread and your tail thread together here to hold it firm.
Okay.
But I won't attempt to knock myself up on TV. I'm just going to go straight on and pick up 30 of these beads.
Okay. Have you ever worked out how many years of your life you spent threading seed beads on? You ever calculated that, Katie?
No, that would be quite a frightening number, I imagine.
It might be quite frightening.
Or how many hours I've spent doing it.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That should be.
What I might get you to do is, if you can just do it there,
yes,
then we've got that's it. Because I don't want anybody to miss a second of what you're doing below those graphics. Thank you, lovely. They're so pretty, these. I've never seen anything like these Miyuki seed beads. I think they are beautiful.
It's that finish on them, the pearlized finish is so lovely. Right, got myself.
They're so bright, aren't they?
See what I mean about beads misbehaving?
Oh yes.
Couldn't have done that if I was trying.
They wanted to prove you right, Katie.
They did, yes, just demonstrating. So, having got them back into order, if I take myself up through these 4 original, and see the thread catches on the scissors, and it's a nightmare.
They're mischievous.
They are. And on through the rest of them. I'm going to take myself back down through those 3 coloured beads.
Okay.
So just you 3 for the moment, please. The others can wait. If I pull everything up,
Yep.
get that tail thread pulled in. Because I haven't knotted it, of course, it's coming out loose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just to show me up.
Just to show you up on your first
Yes.
time on Jewellery Maker.
Yeah.
I said, I'll show you who's in charge,
Yes.
Katie Dean.
So we're going to go back to peyote stitch for a little bit now.
How do you spell that?
P-E-Y-O-T-E.
Okay.
It's
Peyote.
a North American Indian.
I was just going to, it sounds
Yes.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peyote. Lovely name, isn't it?
So
Lovely word.
it's a very, very old stitch though, because they think they found samples of jewellery from ancient Egypt that look like it was made with peyote stitch.
Wow. Oh gosh,
so
it's got a
goodness
real
knows
history
how-
then.
Yes, but of course nobody has really documented it to
Yeah.
know the details.
Yeah. Wow.
It's, we're guessing now from bits of jewellery that
Yeah.
have been found
Gosh, how
over the ages.
fascinating.
Yeah.
It's a bit like archaeology of jewellery, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, we're reminiscing over the history.
Yeah.
I'm just gaily weaving my way around this circle. So
very
it's the
calming,
same
isn't it?
idea. It's incredibly calming.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, you're just picking up a new bead each time, missing out. Ooh. And the needles come unthreaded. But that's okay because I can show you my favourite needle threading technique.
Oh, yes, please then.
Yes.
Any time you give us a tip on how to thread a needle, I would
Yes.
be very grateful.
Well, I watch people sort of trying to poke the
That's me.
thread through the
Yeah.
needle. No. What you want to do is get your thread sandwiched between finger and thumb so you can barely see the thread at all.
Okay.
Don't know if we're in, yes, we're in nice and tight on this. And then if you take the needle down onto the thread, you're holding the needle in your dominant hand so you've got more control.
Got you.
B, the thread hasn't really got anywhere to go.
Clever.
And for you, she breathes a sigh of relief as it threads up first time.
That would have been a tad awkward had that not happened, but it worked beautifully.
It would.
So
let's
yeah.
move swiftly on.
Exactly. Going to. While you just thread a few more of those on.
Yes, I'll carry on with this.
Because we had the white thread that our lovely, lovely Katie's working with at the moment on the show this morning, and I think that sold out really quickly. We've got the black now for you. So this is your beadsmith. It's called the Fireline thread. And as I said, it is basically the Rolls Royce of beading thread. It's a fantastic. It's got an unbelievably high tensile strength. Tensile strength means you can really sort of tug on it and it's not gonna break. It has the strongest fibre per diameter ever created. And you've got here, is that 3 reels you get? Oh wow. You get 15 yards of, which is 13.7 metres in each reel. Okay, that's fantastic. And so you get all 3 of these for you. Now, can I just ask a question? Because it's got after on the description here. I don't know whether you know anything about this, actually, Katie, but it's got 4 lb, as in...
£4.
£4?
Yes.
Okay, so £4, £6 and £8?
Yes.
So it's just different gauge, effectively?
Effectively, yes.
Okay.
The different... And with this one, the higher the number, the thicker the thread.
Right, okay.
So I usually work with £4
Okay.
because it's still got incredible strength, but it'll
Great.
go through even the tiniest seed beads.
Fantastic.
If you're using bigger beads like this, you can get away with £6 quite very happily.
Great, so usually £4, but you go up to the 6 and 8 depending on your beads you're working with.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And £12.95 for all 3 reels, okay, and the 3 different gauges for you, the £4, the £6 and the £8. I assumed it was pound with it being LB, but then when you think, how does that work with threads then? Pound?
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah.
why. I think it might be I'm guessing that it's possibly to do with the weight that a single piece of thread will happily suspend, but
oh, that's a good
don't
point.
quote me on that.
I hadn't thought of it that way, yeah.
From fishing.
Sorry, darling?
From fishing.
From fishing, is it, Wes?
Yeah.
Are you a fisherman, Wes?
I've fished before, yeah.
Oh.
So that's how they weigh.
Oh, okay. But you know, we are learning lots today, aren't we?
Yes.
See, all the fishermen and fisherwomen at home are going, see, it's to do with the fishy weights. And we're all like, is it? £12.95, okay. Right, then we've got to go back to our lovely Katie because that's what we want to watch today. You know, we've got to keep giving you all the things to make everything, but we just want to watch Katie.
So, I've got myself all the way around the circle.
Oh,
Well, we've been talking about fireline.
Didn't take long, did it?
No, it's pretty quick to do.
Fantastic. Okay.
And I've gone back up through those original 4 beads.
Yeah.
They're going to be the core of my spiral.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is pick up 1 cream, 1 dark, 1 light, 1 dark. And if I take those all the way down, I want to go through the last 3 beads of the 4 originals.
Okay.
So the 3 beads from the core,
Yep.
plus the new one that I've just added on.
Got you. Okay, in the blue.
Pull it up, and those coloured beads are going to slide around to the left next to the others.
Ah.
I'm going to do the same thing again. Pick up 1 cream,
1 blue.
1 blue,
Yeah.
1 big, 1 smaller
Okay.
blue. Take them down again,
Yeah.
and once again, I want to take myself up through the last 3 and through the 4th one that I've just added,
Okay.
and slide them on around. And that's all there is to it.
And that's what's creating
It's
this
spiral. It's
gorgeous. If I just
Yeah.
hold that up for you, that beautiful spiral effect. It's just gorgeous. And then the brilliance
Yeah.
of the seed beads as well is
It's what
incredible.
makes it stand out. Yes.
Oh gosh, it's like the most perfect Christmas garland as well, isn't it?
Yes,
with all
it
that
would
sort of
be. You can
tinsel.
imagine that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, it is like wearing a strand of fabulous tinsel, but even more beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my.
And you can do different variations, mixing up colours, mixing
Yeah.
up sizes of beads. So it's a really lovely stitch to learn.
So again, once you've learned the stitch, then there's lots of ways you can
Yes, you can play around
change
with
it as well.
and-
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That is absolutely lovely. Now, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Now, we've got some questions come in. Are you okay, Faye?
Oh, yes,
Great,
absolutely.
lovely.
Go
okay.
for it.
Now, Jackie in Cornwall just said, OMG, I pay £8.95 for 1 roll locally. Great show, love Jackie in Cornwall. For 1 roll, what does that mean?
Fireline, probably.
For the reel of the...
Yes.
£8.95 for 1. And we just did £12.95 for 3 then?
Yeah, it's amazing.
So that should be 9, 18, 27, £26.85, and we've gone to £12.95. Oops. Customer said pound, as in £6, £8 or whatever, is your breaking point of your maximum weight. You were absolutely right. So that can suspend £4. Was it £4, £8 and...
Yeah, £4, £6,
and
£8.
So your breaking point,
Yes.
nicely.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, Sarah in Cheshire, good morning, good afternoon even. Can I just say, yes you can, I'm loving today, learning so many new techniques to use alongside my beautiful gems. Katie's work is just mesmerising.
Oh, thank you.
It is, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. You're like the chef. You're like the master chef of seed beads.
Oh, I've never been called that before.
With all your food over there and your cakes and your donuts.
That's true. Yeah.
Master chef of seed beads, that's what
I'll
we're going
take
to
that,
rename.
yes.
Yeah, okay. And Sonia in Merseyside said, hi all. Hello, lovely. So glad I've got my seeds. I missed out this morning. I love working with seeds and these are lovely. So happy JM, have them now. Yay me. Lots
Brilliant.
of kisses. It's fantastic. Right, so, and who else has? Lady Anthea, hello lovely. Lady Anthea said, hi Zena, welcome Katie.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hello.
everybody's so chuffed you're
Yes,
up.
it's lovely.
Now, that's a good question. What size needle is being used on your gorgeous design? By the way, loving the show, ladies. Oh, thank you, Lady Anthea. So, yeah, what size needle?
It's a size 10 I'm using
Okay.
for this. Basically, the most common size is a size 10 and size 13.
Okay.
And like with the seed beads, the bigger the number, the finer the needle. So
Okay.
generally speaking, a size 10 will do most seed
Okay.
beads. It's only if you're coming down to the really, really teeny tiny 15s
Yeah.
that you might want to consider switching up to a size 13 needle.
Okay.
But you can buy packs that are all size 10 or all size 13 or a mix of the two. So
Oh,
the mixed
fantastic.
packs are quite
They're
a good
more
idea.
cost effective,
'cause,
aren't they, then,
yes,
really?
You've got
the best
choice.
of both worlds.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a point. Did we show all of Katie's jewellery? Do you know? Hang on then. Yeah, sorry about that. Goodness gracious me, we were all so excited and chomping at the bit to get to our lovely Katie's demonstration that that we didn't get a chance to show. No, look at those earrings there. They're like a beautiful gift box that's then had a lovely gift bow put on them, aren't they?
Yes. You see, I was going for a gift theme. party theme.
Oh, you really, really have done us proud. They're just beautiful. Now, the necklace that you've shown us how to make is what you're giving away as the competition.
It is, yes.
So keep counting those balloons. And which earrings, my darling, did you want to give away?
I was going to give away the little parcels.
These little ones. So
yes.
the necklace that Katie's just shown us how to make with a fantastically, very clever seed bead toggle clasp, I'm going to say it posh, and those really pretty, beautiful little gift earrings. I mean, they are just fantastic with the little bow on the top, all made out of seed beads. So clever. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a true fan. Can't wait for demos, and that's for Jackie. So what kind of magazines do you go in then?
Well, I've been in all sorts over the years, yes. Actually, I'm in a Japanese magazine at the moment. I've been featured. They did an interview with me, and I think my little chocolate gateau went in there.
Oh, fantastic.
So I haven't seen it yet. There's one on its way to me, but obviously Japan to UK is a bit of a trek.
Wow.
But actually, at the moment, I edit Bead and Jewellery magazine, so that's mostly where you're going to find me.
So you're an editor of a magazine as...
Yes. Yes.
Who does your shopping and your washing and everything if you're so busy?
Oh, me still.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Wow. Isn't it lovely though when everybody welcoming you to the show and all your
so
fans?
kind, thank you.
Oh, you demoed fantastic. Fantastic. You took that in your stride beautifully. Now, is that the competition done? Okay, so the competition, no more balloons. What we want you to do now is message in via either the live message on JewelleryMaker.com on the website, or text in on 60777. Start your text with JM Studio, and we just need to know how many balloons. Okay, we need to know your name, your customer number, and how many balloons. And we're going to give you the next 5 or 6 minutes to text in. We'll go to the break. We'll come back, and then you can. We'll announce the winner of your lovely necklace and your lovely gift box earrings as well. So thank you so much.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Now, can I show you these? I don't know if you've seen these, Katie, but they are, in my opinion, the cutest boxes I have ever seen for your seed beads. These are flip-top boxes.
Brilliant.
Aren't they cute?
They're gorgeous.
Have you got these?
No, I haven't got any that small.
They're so cute.
They're so sweet. They're absolutely ideal for travelling with the beads.
Aren't they just?
Yes.
Aren't they just? So we've got these lovely little boxes, look. And basically, obviously, they're self-assemble, but it's not like one of those big stores where you've got loads of sort of washers left over and big instructions on how to assemble them, because quite simply, that is it, you just pop them in the top. So they're like little cereal boxes for seed beads, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Ideal.
So basically, what you get is these beautiful little boxes. They're obviously perfect. They're flip-top. They're perfect for storing and organising your seed beads. And little small, so I'm thinking crimps and crimp covers. And,
yeah, they'd be ideal.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? And as you say, great for travelling.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Transparent, again, so obviously easy viewing. You can see exactly what you've got in there. They're very secure. They're snug-fitting flip and pour lids. So this is the great thing as well about these, look. Once you've just assembled them, how many did you get in here? 20. There's a question. There's the answer, 20. So basically, just pop the little pouring and flip-top lid in the top. Nice and secure and nice and snug, nice and easy to assemble. And then obviously, listen to this now. I hope you can hear this. Listen. That's
It's very secure.
Very secure.
Yeah.
And then the great thing is, what you can do then is, because it's like a cereal box for seed beads, you just pour them out, look. Isn't that lovely?
That's brilliant.
I wonder how many you can get in out of a seed bead tube.
Do you want to give me one?
Yeah, do you want to have a little play?
I'll pack it.
Have a pack. So our lovely Katie just said, give it to me and I'll have a little pack of them. So yeah, you get this bag basically, look, with 20 in, and it goes in the bead tube tower as well. So if you've got one of the bead tube towers, then if I turn that around, look, so if you've got one of the bead tube towers, they do slot in. It's a bit like a coffee capsule tower, isn't it? So can you see that picture there, look? I'll just show you where my finger is there, look. $5.95 for 20 of the Beadsmith flip top boxes. Now I've only got 100 and I've got down to 70 already. But they're just fantastic, fantastic. What a great, I love, can we just, does everybody agree with me where this, by storage box term, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Yes. They're so cute, aren't they?
They're
They
adorable.
are so cute. But again, you know, people were saying the other day, you know, when we go on holiday and you're at the airport and you've got your 2-hour wait, or if you're in the hospital or doctor's surgery or waiting to pick the kids up, or, I don't know, whatever you're doing, sitting in your back garden having a nice cup of cha, these, you can just take a few of them, because sometimes you don't want to take a massive storage box with you, do you?
No, well, they're heavy, actually.
Exactly, yeah.
So if you know what you're working on, just sort out the ones you need.
Yeah, I think these
ideal.
are so cute. Now, Sarah's just come around the corner. Katie's busily.
I can announce, I reckon it's not full yet, but I think you'll probably get the best part of half of one of these tubes in that box. So that's about 11 grams of beads. I mean, that's plenty for a project.
So you haven't finished yet, and you're easily nearly halfway. So we reckon 2 of those boxes would fill a whole tube of those seed beads.
I'm guessing, yeah.
You wouldn't think that, would you?
No, I'm surprised actually.
Yeah. You wouldn't think that?
There's a lot of storage for a tiny box.
I mean, they look tiny, don't they?
Yes, yeah.
They look absolutely tiny. Oh, we've had a question in for Katie. Oh, okay. Whose message? How many of these have we got left, by the way? Because they've nearly all gone, haven't they? Oh, it's Holly. Sorry, I'll have to look where the message is. Oh, Polly. I'm sorry, Polly. I just changed it. It's Holly. Sorry, Polly. Polly said, can you please ask the very talented Katie if you can use, good question, monofilament, please? Because in our beading threads, we tend to have a beading thread, a monofilament and a clear elastic. So can you use monofilament?
You can, yes. Have an experiment with threads, because I tend to find that thread is a very personal preference. There's nylon-based threads. I love the fire line. There's a whole range of nylon-based threads as well, the monofilament too. Yeah. So just try them all out and see what works. Yeah. What you're looking for is obviously something that holds the beads securely, and you'll soon see if it breaks easily. But also something that helps you get good tension. Yeah. And as you were saying, it was so important to pull the beads into place. So
you've got something that's got that good tensile strength.
And you find some of them, they're nylon-based especially, you've got a natural tiny amount of stretch to them, which can
elasticity
make it,
a little bit,
make it a bit more challenging. Yeah. But some people get on well with that, some people don't. So have a try.
Okay. Keep those messages coming in for the competition. We've only got a couple more minutes for you. And Norma in Yorkshire says, hello, ladies. Hello, Norma.
Hello.
Just a quick question. Could I use the fire line for stringing my gemstones? Thank you, great show. I'd have said that's a big fat yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's got the strength to hold them, bearing in mind that gemstones are pretty heavy.
Absolutely,
So yes, again, go for it. And because it's nice and fine, you should find that it goes through the holes quite easily. You may be able to get a couple of passes.
Absolutely, They've said about it being the 3 reels with the 4, 6 and 8 pounds, so you got that £4 entry level on the first reel of breaking
nice
point.
And narrow.
Yeah, fantastic.
The £8 might be best if you're just taking the one pass through.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thank
you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Gosh, that was brilliant. Brilliant. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I love it.
Fantastic. Right then, you're going to get the chance to win Katie's fantastic necklace and gift box earrings after the break. We'll let you know who the winner is. So please join myself, Katie, and the crew after the break, and we'll see you in a minute.
Hello Jewellery Maker, my name's Margaret and I've been a customer of yours for a couple of years now. I'm so excited to be here today down at your studio to help you celebrate your birthday. So happy birthday Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund. There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just $2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $4.95. Did you know that Jewellery Maker's phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
Happy birthday, Jewellery Maker!
Hello, my lovelies. We're coming straight back in with a star buy. But before we do we have the winner? Okay, we do apparently. Now, first of all, can I just say, understandably, with the creativity and phenomenal talent of our lovely first time on Jewellery Maker, our lovely Katie Dean, we've had more entrants than ever onto this competition to win that fabulous necklace and those lovely seed bead earrings from Katie. So thank you for your time, thank you for texting in. Okay, the winner of Katie's fantastic necklace and gift box earrings is... Who, sorry? What a lovely name, Falca Martins. Well, that's a lovely name, isn't it?
Lovely.
Wow. Falca Martins. Wow, what a great name. Well, congratulations, Falca. You've won Katie's lovely jewellery. So, and can I just say as well to you, Katie Dean, thank you so much for letting us give some of your beautiful jewellery away.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad it will go to a loving new home, which I like. So,
yeah,
enjoy wearing it, Falca.
Oh, thank you. You're so lovely, Katie. I might have to take you home. Right. Okay, let's start with the pendant bales. Yeah, we're going to do sterling silver. It's an absolute treat for you today. We've got lots of sterling silver. It's the birthday week. Okay. Right then, here we go. These are so pretty. We have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these. Solid 925 sterling silver. Really pretty. I'll turn them up the other way, obviously, so you can see the pendant bale itself, because again, obviously what you'd really do is have the pendant bale that direction if you wanted to. You could have gemstones then suspended from the jump ring, or you could have it the other way up if you wanted to, of course, because these are so versatile, these pendant bales, because they've got the loop. You can suspend, I mean, imagine making a lovely sort of seed bead tassel and then having them all looped and tasseled through that lovely pendant bale. That would be so pretty, wouldn't it? And then you've got the loop and into position already. Solid 925 sterling silver. What I love about these, if I just pop them back in the tweezers again, look, they've got that textured groove, haven't they? Can you see? Lovely textured groove. I mean, they make lovely earrings as well, wouldn't they? They don't have to be a pendant bell, because I know what everybody's like as jewellery makers. We all look at things, don't we, especially you talented lot, and you all go, what can I do different with them? Solid 95 sterling silver. I'm going to do these. I've got 100. Can we get these under £10, Phil? Phil's my producer, £1 each. It is our birthday show. Happens once a year. 6 years, 6 glorious years of Jewellery Maker. Oh yeah. Less than £1. Less than £1 each. Isn't that great? Look at those. Lovely little pendant bell, look, isn't that pretty? Really pretty. As I said, you can either have it that way and have some lovely chain hanging through, or seed bead tassels, as we had in that lovely necklace earlier, Or have the bail the other way up and accentuate the sort of higher section at the top, and have the little hole at the little loop at the bottom to suspend gemstones on from there. I'm just thinking, I've got lovely tanzanite deal of the day coming up today, or beautiful zircon. See, look, that way. I like it that way, I do. Which way do you like it, Katie? Do you like it that way or the other way?
Oh, it's a tough one. It
It
looks
is
so
'cause they-
good both ways,
Yeah.
actually.
They're both pretty, aren't they?
I think I might go the opposite to you, actually. Yeah, be a bit different.
Well, yeah, she's mixing it up. Is our lovely Katie? Aren't they lovely, though? 10 of these as well. Now, we started with 100. Half the stock's gone already. That's not £9.95 for one. You get 10. So less than £1 each. I know. How many have gone already? Okay, so half have gone already. Yep, so we're going to say hello to everybody that's... Oh, hang on a second. The last two people that have come in, Robina and Phyllis, have had 5 between them. And, oh, hang on, here the list goes. Yeah, you've just realised they're less than £1 each, haven't you? Lee in Cardiff, here's our lovely regular JM gang. Davinia, I love your name. Vivian, Violet, listen to all these lovely names. Collectors in Fife in Essex. We've got Helen, we've got Jean, we've got Natasha, we've got Hazel. Lee's just had 3. Davinia's just had 3. Robina's just had 2. Collector in Lincolnshire's had 2. Mary's had 2. Everybody's coming in on those. They're so pretty. And if you think about it, sterling silver bail, you've only got... We've had the lobster clasps in the kit, didn't we? Now imagine just making a lovely pearl necklace, or the Keshi pearl, in sterling silver. We gave you the lobster clasp pearl. You've only got to add a sterling silver chain in there if you want to, or some beautiful gemstones. Make a lovely rosary link if you've got some sterling silver chain. And you've got a full sterling silver piece. Really, really... Oh, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. You know, if you have it that way up with that lovely pendant bail, if you manage to get any of our beautiful charms in the flowers, if I get one of those on my other tweezers as well. Can you imagine having that hanging below? Look, wouldn't that be pretty?
That'd be lovely.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really lovely. Really, really pretty. Fantastic. So, you know the seed beads that we had earlier, Katie? You could incorporate those into a pendant bow like this very easily, couldn't you?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, all sorts of ways. Simplest, obviously, string them, and you've got the pendant bail to put one of your charms on, and immediate necklace there, or you know, get more complicated with some of the techniques. And
Exactly,
yeah. It's all sorts
Fantastic.
you could do.
Oh, I tell you what. I hope you're all enjoying this seed bead launch as much as we are. I tell you what, Katie, I can't wait to have you back on again. I take it you are going to come back on. I'm going to do it.
I am.
So.
I should be back in June, but I don't know what date yet.
Oh, fantastic! We've got Katie coming back. Brilliant. Have we got any of these left? Got 12. 12 apparently. So can I tell you, I'm way over allocated because I've got Marilyn, Jacqueline. These are just people with it in their baskets. Marilyn, Jacqueline, Irene, Louise, Amanda, Natasha, Collector, Helen, Jean, and Mrs. N's just come in on the phone and had 3. Janet's I've had just 2 people come in on the phone and buy 6. So I've got 12 left. They'll be gone. Right, Emma.
Yes, thank you. You?
Yes, thank you. Isn't our lovely Katie fantastic, Emma?
Very undone flowers.
Oh, I know.
And a cake.
I know. The cake. The cake. Happy birthday, look. Look at that cake. Fully... I don't suppose you counted the seed beads that went into that, did you, Katie?
No, I didn't.
Didn't think you did?
No.
There's got to be surely thousands
There's
in there.
thousands, yeah,
Thousands.
definitely. Yeah. Well, I used size 8s to make the actual cake, so it grew quicker because they're slightly bigger, but all the decoration was size 11s.
Did it take long to bake?
Probably a couple of months, but not all day, every day. So I was picking it up and putting it down.
Yeah.
And
so beautiful. And how about, can I ask sort of man hours in the bouquet?
Actually less than everyone imagines.
Really?
Yes, because it's a technique called French beading, which involves stringing the beads onto wire, then shaping them. It's a lot quicker than the bead weaving, where you're basically picking up one bead at a time.
Right.
So I think probably just over 20 hours to do the bouquet.
Really? You are kidding
Really,
me?
yes.
It is exquisite.
Thank you.
What bride wouldn't want to walk down the aisle with the brilliance and glitter of a seed bead bouquet?
Yeah, well, and you've got it to keep forever
afterwards. Yeah. It's not going to wilt. You haven't got to press it.
No working out how you're going to preserve it or anything.
Mind you couldn't do the throw of the bouquet, could you?
Not
You'd
unless
have to be
you
careful.
wanted to risk killing one of your guests.
Health and safety. Can you imagine?
They'd have a field day.
Yeah. Can you imagine being hit on the head with a seed bead bouquet?
Yeah, could do serious damage.
Oh, bless you. Oh, now, would you like to see the poshest tube of super Eslon we've ever had on Jewellery Maker? Would you? Now, remember yesterday on the show, if you were watching, we had the neon Eslons with Prue. Today I've got the very sophisticated tube of Eslon threads. I'll show you them in the tube first of all, because again, great way to store your Eslons, fantastic if you're on your travels and you want to work on some kumihimo or some macrame. Look at these. These are called Superlon. What a great name. Superlon. These are threading materials. Now they're very warm, sort of earthy shades, aren't they? Really lovely neutrals in there as well. It's a bumper bundle pack. There are 12 in this tube of your Superlon. Can I just pull them out for you to have a little gander? Because you don't see all the proper colour, do you, when they're in the tube? They are... Do you work with Eslons at all, Katie?
Very occasionally. I've just started doing bits of kumihimo, so...
Have you?
Yes.
They're delightful.
Yeah.
And look at that lovely sheen. Aren't they beautiful, earthy and volcanic type hues? They are magical, aren't they? Lovely little reels. They're so pretty, these reels. Does it say how much there is on each one? No. Okay, so these are from the US of A. Fabulous colours. I love the fact that you've got the blacks and the whites and these pastel greens and mustards and scarlets and blacks and browns and caramels and beige. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of the Superlon. Ooh, I tell you, if you're going to be an Eslon, you'd like to be a Superlon, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Wow, you would. They're just delightful. Great that they come in that travel tube as well, isn't it? Now I'm intrigued because it's our birthday week and these are all brand new to Jewellery Maker. We've never seen them before. All brand new. And Eslons, now would Eslons work with seed beads as well, or would they?
They should. Again, you'd probably want to keep to the bigger rather than getting down to the smaller.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, as ever, experiment.
Exactly, yeah, have a little play.
Yeah.
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 I love these. They're so beautiful, aren't they? So beautiful. Again, what we're going to do there is, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will take them to £1.08 each. Now, how many of these have we got, young man? Okay. We've got a lovely availability of these, actually. So that's the good news. Enough to go around everybody, hopefully. As long as there's not more than 300 people need them. Sharon, Deborah, hello, Norma. Norma's lovely, just text in. Charlene, Chris, Nicole in Florida. Hello, lovely. Michelle, Christine, Jacqueline. Oh, everybody's coming in for these. Violet, Debbie, Diane, Linda, Stephanie, Lady, Anthea, Patricia, well done. And that's not to mention the people on the telephone as well. Now, a little bit later on, you're going to show us. She's got, our lovely Katie's got it set up already over there. In fact, we'll do that next for you because, again, if you are going to work with our fantastic array of new seed beads, whether they're the Super Duo or the Miyuki that we've already done for you, you've got the True 2s as well coming up this afternoon.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And you're going to show us because, am I right in thinking that that seed bead threader is one of your favourite tools that you work with?
It just might be. I use it for the French beading all the time, not for the bead weaving, but always the French beading. It saved me so much time you would not believe.
Yeah.
And it's magic to see it work.
Yeah, it's magic. Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? Do you sell your jewellery, lovely?
Yes, I do. I've got a website, beadflowers.co.uk, so I sell all sorts on there, patterns, my books, my jewellery, my flowers.
So basically then, that little tool there that saves you all those man hours, because you've got to work out, obviously you incorporate the time that it's taken you to create something, don't you, to the sell price?
Yes.
So that could really make a big difference.
It makes a huge difference. I mean, yeah.
So you're going to demonstrate it for us in a minute?
Yes.
Ooh, thanks. It's going to be so exciting to see it demonstrated live in the studio, isn't it? Okay, now we started with 300. You are eating very greedily into our availability, and do you know what? Please do, because we want you to get all these goodies. Our buying team have been working flat out for months and months and months to put this lovely week, these 6 days for the 6th year of JM's birthday. And as I said, I went into the team this morning and I said, you've absolutely excelled yourselves. The new product is gorgeous, really good quality, fantastic Superlons there. I mean, they really are a super Eslon thread. They're divine. The colours are glorious, these earthy shades. I mean, these colours, actually, they show it. Can you see? If I take them off, if I what's the word? Stack them up a little bit, because I don't know whether some of those are getting a bit lost actually on the board. So if I do a little Jenga type tower, other balancing board games are available. You can really see the colours a little bit better there. They're so warm, aren't they? It's like they've got a spice to them, isn't it? It's like you've added lots of lovely spice to a mulled wine. Oh yeah. Do you like mulled wine, Katie?
Actually, I'm not a massive fan.
Are you not?
No.
How do you keep warm in the winter?
Well, lots of cakes, obviously.
Lots of cakes. Do you know, I bet you have to, do you have to sort of get lots of cakes just to model your cakes and be selfless and have real cake?
Yeah, of course.
Now, can I come across and watch you actually demonstrate this?
Yes.
Do you mind?
No, please do.
No, not everybody. Is that okay, Phil? Thank you, because I'm fascinated. I've seen it done before, but I love watching it.
It is mesmerising.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to explain that the packs normally come with these needles, which are perfect if you're going to be stringing onto any kind of thread.
Okay.
But because I always use it for French beading, I always string directly onto the wire.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm going to show you that today.
Okay, so just show that again because we didn't get a camera shot on that. But they do cut the spinning bead spinner and the needles, the 5 needles that we're going to put on the screen for you in a minute. They do come with it today. Okay, so you will get the needles and you will get the wonderful spinning bead spinner tool as well. Okay, lovely. Oh, you've had a mix. You've had a mix up, haven't you? Good for you.
Because the way to get the bead spinner to work best is to have it fairly full of beads.
Oh, okay.
So at least half full. Possibly even more so than I've got at the moment.
So it's a bit like a washing machine. A washing machine works better if you load it properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same principle. You'll see as I start spinning. Go on, let's spin. The beads get kind of thrown to around the edges.
Okay. Now, do you spin it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Just go with what feels comfortable to you.
Okay.
Now, with my wire, I'm going to mimic the shaping of the end of the needle.
Okay.
So we've got a bit of a hook on there. You don't necessarily need the hook. It depends whereabouts you place the wire in the spinner.
Okay.
You can play around with the size and the shape of the hook.
You'll get the handle of it. It's got a knack.
It's an experiment
Okay.
to see what works best for you. I know works for me. Get the beads spinning. You want the wire ends to be sitting against the flow of the beads.
Okay.
And you want to aim it into the area where you've got most beads flowing. And then the magic happens.
Oh, look at that!
When you've got enough, slide them down.
Oh, and that's going to save you so much time, isn't it?
So quick. Yeah.
Oh my goodness me, it is magical, isn't it?
It is, and I find people get kind of addicted to using it. You know, they forget to check how many beads they've got. They're just quite happy sitting, spinning.
Yeah, just thoroughly sort of just chuffed with themselves that they've managed to thread a strand that quickly.
It's very kind of therapeutic, actually.
Yes. Oh, that is just so brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely thing as well is if you've filled it lots of different colours, like you've got 6 in the tubes today, it's a nice way of getting a random look as well, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. And I mean, you can use it, you can string like multi-strand necklaces with random beads. You'd want to use the needle and the thread for that, but yeah. I mean,
look how much you've threaded already.
Yes. Let's see, I mean, you can imagine I used to string these by hand when I started doing the French beading, and then I got a bead spinner and my life changed.
Literally?
Yes.
And joking aside, I know when we say things like that it's a life-changing moment when you get a tool. But when you think that Katie has been using seed beads for 13 years, taking all that time to thread by hand, and then suddenly a tool like this, as simple as a design as it is, it's beautiful soft wood as well, it's lovely.
It is. I mean, they're just lovely to look at, aside from the brilliant use.
That's fantastic. Yeah. They look like the old-fashioned. Do you remember in the day when you had the old-fashioned sort of ashtrays that looked like that, always with the lid that, horrible things. Yeah. But beautiful soft wood, lovely grains going through.
Yeah, feel lovely.
And just incredible. And it comes with the 5 needles as well if you do want to use those. Goodness. So again, can I just say, I mean, that threaded, it's a 0.4 mil you're using, isn't it, the wire?
Yeah, that's right.
0.4 mil.
Yes.
So just seed beads on strand necklaces and simple strand bracelets just look beautiful as they are, don't they?
They do, yes. They don't need anything more than that.
No,
get
absolutely.
a colour combination like this, and yes.
Have you seen how much on the thread that Katie's threaded in those, literally those few seconds, look? Look at that.
What have we got?
Look at that, in those few seconds. Now, let's be honest, how long would it take you to thread that by hand? Take you ages,
got a couple
wouldn't
of feet there.
Yeah, good.
In a few seconds.
Yeah, in a few seconds.
Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, we've gone to $14.95 for the bead spinner, okay? Including the spin and string needles. You get 5 of those as well, okay? all for just $14.95. Now, we don't have many of these left, unfortunately. In fact, available left in stock, we've got 20. All right, my lovely, so we're very nearly over-allocated already, and what we mean by over-allocated is more of you got it in your basket and on the telephones than we've got left. So if you all check out, it basically means they've gone, okay? You know that thing where you see people queuing up for the lovely fresh bread in the supermarket, you're thinking, please don't take two each, otherwise by the time you get to me, there's going to be none left. It's that kind of thing of over-allocation, that's what we're talking about. Thank you for demonstrating it, Katie, that was great. It's really good fun, thank you. And your little face, where you were just beaming as you were doing that as well. It's magic, it's lovely. Fun. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Right, we're going back over there. We're leaving you again now, Katie.
Okay.
You can have a little rest now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Are you having a lovely time?
Yeah, it's great fun.
I said it'd be good fun, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're so lovely, Katie. Right then, I just want to I love coming back over here and just every time I'm chatting away to you, I'm gawping at Katie's lovely. Did you see them? If you just behave you. Have you seen them? Have you seen these? Look, Battenberg. Do you remember Battenberg? Look at those. Look at those. Did you used to have Battenberg as a kid?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah.
And the cakes are available. I love them, I don't think they're great. If you didn't like Battenberg, did you like donuts? Oh, look at those ring donuts. You can, and you know, doesn't it give that glaze effect with the seed beads?
Yeah, it's the way the light bounces off those.
Because you do get that lovely brilliance, don't you?
Yes.
They are beautiful. They are beautiful. I have to just show you those again. Oh, they're so cute. These are brand new, actually. Brand. Do you mind if I just put me thing back on there, my pad back on there so I can see everybody? Because I like to have a nose and see who's getting them. Now, I just showed these to you, didn't I, Katie? These are lovely.
Pretty.
Oh, gosh, these are beautiful. Our lovely Fleur would love these as well. Okay, so, oh gosh, the lustre coming off these is fantastic. These are brand spanking new for the birthday show. These are silver plated. So of course, with that silver plating, you get all that incredible lustre. They are fully textured all the way around, look. Front and back, all the way around the edges. You've got that, gosh, that's such a bright silver, isn't it? So sharp. Wow. And have you seen the size of these, look? You know, what would we say on average? 5, 6, 7 mil if you're lucky? These are 9mm. Now, when we talked to our lovely Fleur, the chainmail mistress, the lovely Fleur, she says if you're going to make a standard sort of Byzantine chainmail bracelet, you need 200 jump rings, roughly. So if you just get a couple of these, you can make a lovely chainmail bracelet, couldn't you? Now, we're going naughty because it's the birthday week, thanks to our lovely team. $5.95. Now, these are brand new. So again, please. We had a message yesterday come in with somebody saying in our under £5 hour, somebody saying about, oh, is this things you've had in your vault you're trying to get rid of? No, they're brand new. Brand new. We're just really looking after you really looking after you, and we hope you are loving it as much as the team are here. These are $5.95 for 100 jump rings. $5.95, and we have got 100 of these. So, can I just ask Katie as well, when I showed you these earlier, what is it that you like about these jump rings?
Well, they're just so pretty.
They are,
I mean, normally jump rings are just jump rings.
Yeah.
They're something that's functional, but those are pretty as well.
Really pretty, yeah, absolutely. Would you like to see the big pile of them that I've got, rather than just the two? Look at those. Very glossy. Very glossy indeed. That. Look at that. Do you see what I mean about how bright that silver plating is, look? It's incredible, isn't it, that silver plating? I'm just going to get my... Oh, hang on, I'm trying to... There we go. Just get that naughty hair out of the way. Don't like a hair on our board, do we? Okay. So, sorry, I'll just... So how many have we got left, Phil? We've only got 100 left. Oh. Can I have my list of names so I can have a little look? Oh, yeah. Oh, David. Hello, David. Can I just... No, do you know what? Right, a customer's just messaged in. Our lovely Samantha in Cumbria. Hello, Samantha. This just reiterates the fact that we're always talking about the fantastic value for money that we bring you here at Jewellery Maker, because we source direct, and we've got 6 years of buying power through Jewellery Maker, and 12 years of history of loyalty of working with our suppliers through Gemporia previously. Now, Samantha's just said they are $5.95 for 10 elsewhere. and we've done 100. So 5 times 6, so they should be, that's 30, isn't it? Have I added that up? Right, 6 times 8. Yeah, I had to get me brain. I had to do me times table then. Yeah, so we're talking about, realistically then, £5.95 for 10. You should be about £30 for these elsewhere. That's what you'd be charged. On Jewellery Maker, we give you them during our birthday week at a literal giveaway of £5.95. Understandably, therefore, most of you have gone for 2. Some of you, like our lovely Nicole and the likes of Lee and people and Cheryl, have all gone for 3. £5.95, fantastic. And isn't it a lovely feeling, Katie, I think, you know, when you're working with jewellery and making your jewellery and pricing your jewellery, the sort of more cost-effective way that you can buy your ingredients that you need.
Such a difference.
Doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes.
But while maintaining the quality, because what you don't want to do... Exactly.
No, because if you get poor quality, what happens? It breaks easily.
Absolutely.
And you get unhappy customers coming back to you saying, well... Yeah, I paid for this and it's broken.
Yeah.
So you don't want to compromise on quality.
So if you're working with chainmail, you want the best jump rings, or again for class for your jewellery as well. Again, as with our lovely Katie, if you're working with seed beads, that's why we've gone for some of the best seed beads in the market. The Miyuku and the True Twos and the Super Duos, all coming up this afternoon with Hannah as well, because we're having a changeover at 3 o'clock. Can you believe it? I told you it would go fast, didn't I, Katie? You got half an hour left.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, it's flown.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
I said to Katie earlier when she came on, because she's not been on Jewellery Maker before, I said, you sit down and you think you've got like 2 hours or 4 hours, and it's gone in seconds. You literally sit down, have a lovely chat with you, lovely lot, and then you're going home. It's like, where did that go?
I know. Yes.
It's the oddest thing. It's lovely. I think it's when you're having fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
time flies.
Yeah. Yes.
How many have we got left for everybody? Because I've only got 40 left, my lovelies, okay? But whenever we give you those figures, that's an average of roughly what we've got left. Obviously, it might be 42 or 38, but just to sort of keep it simple, we've got 40 roughly of those left. So can I show you another style buy we've got coming up? Do you mind? Because I said to you, we've got some sterling silver earring findings, but they're very, very different. Very pretty. Just pop that behind so you can see it. Look at these. Now, aren't they beautiful? Look. I think they are one of the most incredible. Can you see the way they're tapered slightly there? Look. Aren't they gorgeous? Just turn them around so you can see them on the side, look. So they've got the shepherd hook back in the sense of, you know, you haven't got any earring, you haven't got a butterfly to worry about, because they're balanced beautifully. Look at the way they drop. I mean, they're perfectly angled as well, aren't they? You've got a little tiny loop in the behind, look. Can you see it at the bottom? So whatever you suspend from there, it's going to practically look as though they're floating, isn't it? So if you've got the first kit that we did with Katie earlier, with those lovely little natural pearls, you've only got to add a little pearl on there and they look so pretty, haven't they?
That's all it would need, yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, they're decorative in themselves, so...
Or, how would you attach seed beads to that?
Well, if you can make a construction, actually I don't know if you've still got around the earrings.
They've probably gone to be photographed, I think, probably, yeah.
But I constructed those diamond shaped with the pearls.
Oh,
and because I had a seed bead at the top, I was able to string a small, about 6mm jump ring through the seed bead, then through the earring finding.
And that's how you
attached.
attach it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, really easy. Really
on
secure.
Seed beads in earrings with all that brilliance.
Yes.
Do you want to do them now, dear? Oh, okay. Well, there's me chatting about with them. He said, do you want to do them now? Okay, now you get 1 pair, you get 2 pairs, you get 3 pairs, you get 4 pairs, you get 5 pairs. Now, normally on the birthday week, normally if it wasn't birthday week, we'd do sort of like 3 pairs if we were looking stern. Oh, Ryan's stripping off. Da da da. Ryan's on cameras. Oh, he's white. Oh, look, did you see that there, Katie? Oh, he's making a bit of a show for you there, Katie. Yeah. He's not really stripping off, he just took his coat off. So he thinks, is he really doing that? I'm just going to show you all the way around these. Turn them around, look, so you can see. As I said, perfectly balanced. Absolutely perfectly balanced. You've got the little loop in position there to attach your gemstones or whatever you'd like to pop in there. You can see on the back there they are stamped 925, look. Okay, so they are stamped 925. And then I'm going to turn them around so that you can see. Okay, so all stamped with 925. And I've just put the background on so you can see that's better. Don't they balance perfectly, look. And again, they've got that lovely little sterling silver, so it's thin at the top and then it sort of thickens out towards the bottom, and that's what we class as a lovely, elegant, tapered effect for these lovely earring hooks. They're very, very elegant, aren't they? I love the fact that we've done them upside down, look. We're just giving you an alternative example. Very, very pretty indeed. Really, really, really elegant, sophisticated 925 sterling silver earrings. We should be... Hang on a second, Phil. Phil. Phil's my producer. Phil. 5 pairs and they're less than £2 each already. Katie's smiling away at me over there. Katie, how much each? We've just taken sterling silver, very elegant, posh earring bindings to £1.59.
That's amazing.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah. Yes, because you can't beat. I use sterling silver all the time because
Do you?
Well, for earrings, yes, because
Yeah.
you just can't be too careful about allergies.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't trust any other. But
Okay.
if you can get, usually you're paying a lot more to get that quality.
That,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
Brilliant bargain.
So can I ask, if you were to use, it's very difficult, of course, because you're talking about lots of different seed beads and whatever, and different designs, but roughly a starter price on sterling silver seed bead earrings that you would sell, start price? Roughly, I know it's a hard question.
Yeah, well, I think usually materials would cost, you wouldn't get a lot of change out of £5.
Yeah.
And I'm talking for a fairly small lightweight,
Yeah.
because obviously earrings you don't want anything
Absolutely, too much
big
weight
and,
clanking,
and
yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your materials cost. You've got to put on top of that however long it takes you
Exactly,
to make them.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, assuming we're working with seed beads, you probably spend at least an hour doing something
Yeah,
intricate
absolutely,
with them.
yeah.
And then, you know, if you've got any other overheads you're covering, I mean,
Yeah.
what are we getting up to? It's quite... What's the minimum wage now? About £8 or something?
Yeah,
We said
yeah.
5 for materials, 8 or so
Absolutely,
minimum
yeah.
wage.
Gotta work all that in, haven't you?
Yeah, so you're looking at least £15
Yeah, absolutely.
really.
Got to be, hasn't it? Minimum. Yeah, minimum.
I would say.
Gosh, if you're working in the actual sort of main integral part of the earrings there, of the cost being the sterling silver, and it's only £1.59, you're laughing, aren't you?
Yeah, well, it
Yeah.
shaves a big chunk off.
Of course it does, yeah, absolutely.
So, yes.
But the great thing is, this is what I keep telling everybody as well, if you do sell your jewellery, people that you're selling the jewellery to have no idea what price you've secured these from at Jewellery Maker unless they watch, obviously.
No.
So you don't have to acknowledge that, do you?
No.
Oh.
No. Well, the other point to make is because you're telling them presumably that it's sterling silver,
Yeah.
they're expecting a higher price point because of that
Exactly.
quality. So
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you, lovely.
Pleasure.
I've only got 20 left. Sorry. And I got 25 of you with you in your baskets. Yeah, so you're going to have to be quick with lovelies. Jacqueline, Helen, Jill, Susan, Amanda, Wendy, Collector, Mary, Nicole, Maggie, Christine. You can hear how busy we are. Collector in Merseyside, Susan, Marie, Lynette, Jacqueline. I'm not going to have enough to go around. And I've got lots of people coming on telephone, likes of, we've got Delia, we've got Frank and June, we've got Leslie, all coming in on the telephones as well. So good luck. We're down to 12 now. Okay, so you've got to be ever so quick, my lovelies. But well done, and weren't they lovely? Never seen those before. I think they're beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I've got a right treat for you now, everybody. There's a lot of you been messaging on Jewellery Maker Facebook and my own presenter Facebook page saying you're loving the shells. We had the Japanese type shells on the black with all the flowers on the Wall of Fame at the weekend. They look fab. These, do you know, they're very tropical, these, I think. Tropical floral design, these are. I think these are fab. I mean, imagine these with those sort of blue zircon-esque seed beads we've just had in that
yeah,
kit.
they'd be brilliant.
Or the royal blue, or even the
Yes.
galvanised silver would look great with
Yeah,
these,
well,
wouldn't
you
it?
could actually tone them down with one of the more neutral colours, so
Yeah.
those beads really pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, all of those blues and creams that we had in that kit would go with these,
They
wouldn't
would,
they?
yes.
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking these with the seed bead design, they'd look fab. Now, again, let me just show you, because the first thing everybody asks me on these is, are they on one side or are they on two? Now look at the difference in colour, look. So it doesn't matter if they flip over in your design. Are you ready for this? Look at that. Ooh. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, now our lovely producer, Phil, loves to come in a Hawaiian shirt, don't you, Phil? You've got to get some of these, Phil. He's got to get some of these to go with his Hawaiian t-shirt, doesn't he? I love these. Now, when you work with seed beads, do you tend to just work with seed beads, or do you
I mix them in.
You do mix them in, Katie?
Yes, I do. So, I mean, the simplest way, take a pack of seed beads, string a seed bead between each of those. You've got a really lovely, simple necklace.
Fantastic.
Another idea, make a focal section for the front, say half that string. Then use your spiral rope that I've just shown you how to do, up either side, beaded clasp on the back. All you need is one string of those tube of seed beads and you've got a necklace. And because you've only used half a string, you could do a matching bracelet or make a second necklace.
Yeah, that lovely spiral design you just showed us how to do. Instead of doing the other toggle clasp, you could have that as your main feature section, couldn't you?
Yes,
really
and if you've got the sterling silver clasps, thread them on the end and you're kitted out for the summer.
Lovely. In my opinion, I don't know how we can get to these prices. I think we're giving them away, but great, why not? 2, 4, it is our birthday, we've got to celebrate with flowers, haven't we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, I've got 20 on here. And again, just look in that section there, all that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sheen and lustre. And then again, those royal blues, those daisies, those oranges, those greens, those pinks. I mean, imagine these with a strand of, in fact, we've got some coming up on the show. We've got some lovely peridot today. Lovely, lovely peridot. Now, if you were watching yesterday and you saw Sandra, our budding beader, if you saw her lovely daughter, the 10-year-old lovely Sophie, come on the show, Sophie was making jewellery with these beautiful, beautiful gems here. Now again, incorporate those lovely colours, those oranges, those blues, those pinks, with these beautiful flower shells. And again, that's a lovely, vibrant holiday gemstone. I mean, I've got some white doored wardrobes in my bedroom, and obviously all my clothes go in there, but I've just been out and shopped for a hen weekend. I've got my clothes for the summer, and I'm sure you're the same, much brighter colours than I'm used to wearing. I bought lovely greens and purples and tropical jumpsuits and all sorts of things that I wouldn't normally wear. And you change in the summer, don't you?
You do.
Your wardrobe.
Yes. You want to be bright to reflect, hopefully, the sunshine.
Well, it would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be nice. Tell you what, it's been sunny in Portugal for 2 days, today and tomorrow, and then we arrive on Thursday for a hen weekend and it's raining. Right then, so, oh bless you. Now, I think we should celebrate having a lovely brand new guest designer, and I'd like to think you all agree with us that she has been absolutely fantastic. She's done us herself proud, and she's done us certainly proud today. So Katie, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. So we called this Shall We Celebrate? No, my producer likes to come up with daft names for the kits, Katie.
Well, I think it's a great idea.
This is a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, as I said yesterday, our lovely budding beader, the lovely Sandra, her daughter Sophie came onto the show. And Sophie, who's 10, and I did promise her, I said to her yesterday, I said, you know what, when we've shown your jewellery on the show, you can keep it. So we have got to send this to our lovely Sophie to say thank you. Now, this is a 10-year-old that has made this jewellery. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? And I love the way she's been brave enough to incorporate all the 3 colours and added in, funny enough, a cheeky seed bead. Now, those seed beads in the gold plated look great, but if you throw in those seed bead colours that we've had today in those beautiful blues and creams, that would look even more incredible as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would really pop.
Yeah. Now, also, Sophie's made a lovely little stretchy bracelet. Okay, she's gone for 1 colour there in the beautiful orange to red shells. She's made a lovely with the sky blue and the hot pink. Yeah, it says here Sandra and Sophie's made these. So that's your lovely necklace again. And then I love what Sophie's done, Sophie and Sandra and her mum, with the earrings, because she's used 1 pink and 1 orange. I think that's really cool. Really lovely. And again, they'd look great with the sterling silver that we bought you earlier today as well, wouldn't they? Now, we've said, shall we celebrate? And I think to celebrate having a 10-year-old's fantastic jewellery, aka our lovely Sophie, on the show yesterday, and she came on, she was so sweet. Let's look after you here. 3 strands, hot pink, orange and sky blue, for less than £2 a strand. So look at that, 2 necklaces, a bracelet, earrings. I'm guessing Sophie and Sandra didn't use all the gemstones either. 4 pieces of jewellery. You know, even if you went to a ridiculous, you wouldn't, but even if you went to £10 each for that jewellery, you're talking £40. So a lot of money to be made, isn't there, Katie?
Yes,
yeah.
with value like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really is.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't always have to be expensive gemstones and high grade and precious gemstones. It can be these lovely fun shells as well, can't it? Shall I give you a little quick count? I won't count all three, just give you an idea how many you've got on one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So roughly 39 shells there. Not bad for $5.95, is it? Hey? Not bad at all. $5.95. Fantastic. Pat in Menorca. Oh, imagine these in Menorca.
Oh, they'd be perfect.
In the sunshine.
Yeah.
Is it sunny in Menorca, Pat? Please tell us it is. Although it was lovely and sunny this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think this whole week's supposed to be forecast nice, so fingers crossed.
Don't tell me that. It's raining in Portugal where I'm going.
Well, maybe it'll shift by the time you get there.
Well, if not, I said to my cousin, I said, well, we'll bring the sunshine.
Yes.
We'll bring it, just by
That's
being
all you
happy.
need. Yes.
Now I keep talking about giving things away. This is a definite giveaway. These are lovely, and so talking about going on holiday, these are lovely things to take on holiday. Lovely and unisex for the unisex. Can't say unisex for the gents because they're lovely and lightweight because it's a beautiful wood, but it's very, very light. Okay, because obviously they've got a drill hole through them as well. We are going to probably one of the lowest prices on Jewellery Maker I think I've ever seen. £1.95.
Wow.
Katie just went, wow. I mean, what can you buy for £1.95?
Not a lot these days.
4 pints of milk? Pretty much?
Probably. That's about it, yes.
Bayong. Good word as well, isn't it? Imagine saying to somebody, if somebody comes up to you saying, oh, I love your jewellery. What's it made out of? Bayong. It's just a great word, bayong. I love it. Bayong woods. Look at those. They're great for gents' jewellery as well, aren't they, Katie?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Do you make any gents' jewellery with the seed beads?
As it so happens, I have done.
Oh, have you?
Well, it was a couple of years ago. There were two lovely gents that ran a bead shop in New York that ran a competition for beads for men. So I made a bracelet, sort of James Bond-esque.
Cool.
So a bit classy.
Please tell me it got Daniel Craig attached to it, Katie.
I wish.
Oh, wow.
With a little dice for a fastening, so sort of casino type theme.
Oh, I love it, like Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Oh, how lovely.
So that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Yeah, I love it. Funnily enough, you've had them all. I mean, £1.95. Look at that for just a simple bracelet. I mean, just on their own, little simple clasp, or pop them through, pop through some elastic. Lovely, lovely. I tell you what, have they all gone? I'd have got that and nipped home, made a quick and shoved it in the suitcase. But tell you what, do you know what's going to go lovely with that? Can I show you? Can I show? My star buy. Do you fancy some amazing? I cannot remember ever seeing zircon quite like this. I don't think I've seen zircon in 2016 on Jewellery Maker, have I? I don't recall. That's a bit nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's glittering from here.
It's a bit we do like our zircon. I mean, when you think 4.4 billion years old.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Will you stop talking about Linda Brunwell and 4.4 billion years old? It's really cheeky. I know she takes it in good jovial, but come on. Feels so cheeky. One of our guest designers has been with us since we launched Jewellery Maker. It's called Linda Brum. She's part of the family.
Yeah.
And she's fabulous. And she's not precious at all. She has a good giggle about age and things. And every time I talk about zircon, he always says same age as Linda. And he's ever so cheeky.
Oh, that's
so
cheeky.
It is cheeky.
It is,
Very cheeky. Thankfully, she finds it funny, but it's not the point.
It's lucky.
Yes, it's lucky, isn't it? Do I want to show? Oh! These are brand new. Brand new, and I'll tell you what, if you got the kit earlier and if you got those fabulous brand new Miyuki seed beads with the ocean colours, the blues and the blue zircon colours and the royal blues and the turquoisey blues and the creamy hues as well, if you get those seed beads with this gorgeous, gorgeous strand, so pretty. Really, really pretty. And again, if you got the peacock Keshi pearls in the kit earlier as well, absolutely fab. And in fact, if you just got those Bayonne woods, look, what a cool design that would be, look. No, lovely as well to brighten the wood up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Love that. Love to see those alternated. And again, or just all of the woods, and then sort of just a little section of pearls, or have them as spacers. Really pretty. Now we're going to make these pearls quite simply because we don't have any choice, do we? We're that beautiful. They're going to be a star by. Now normally you'd think, oh, how long have I got to wait for them? I'll do it about 4.5 minutes. All right, 4.5 minutes. And I've got something else to go great with those. In fact, they go great with the tanzanite, those pearls, and the zircon, wouldn't they? Oh, thank you, Sarah. Sarah's just passed me these. Now, the look for this year, okay, and I can tell you is Safari Chic. That's one of the... Oh, it's attached to me. Come here. Now, look at these. I love these. Zebra print. But can you see they've got like a hint of purple? So the whole look for 2016 is Industrial Revolution and Safari Chic, but in really cool patterns and very unusual colours. So this ticks all the boxes, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like those?
I do.
Do
yes.
you? Do you like animal print in jewellery, Katie?
It depends. It can go either way. It can look absolutely stunning if it's used well, or it can go horribly wrong.
It can look a bit gaudy, can't it, if it's not used properly?
Yeah.
So again, we're thinking woods. The woods would go great with those as well. Really cool. Really, really cool. These are black and purple, actually. So when we say that, obviously you've got the black of the zebra print itself. Lovely big pear drops. I love them. Big 35mm drop, 25mm at the widest position, and then that lovely subtle, very, very subtle purpley tone. Really, really gorgeous. Again, let me just show you with the pearls, because pearls and the zebra print just look fab, don't they? In fact, that really does sort of bring out the lovely, lovely purple. Deb Briggs said, wowzer, they're mahoosive. They are, aren't they? Our lovely Deb loves working with cabochons, so these will suit Deb down to the ground. They will. Are they double-sided? Yes. Just to prove another one. Look. Doesn't matter which one I turn over, just to prove that it's, you know, not a sort of magician's trick. They're all double-sided. They should be. Hang on, £7.90 for both, and you're saying should be. We're going to. Should I spend half my day giggling, Katie?
I'm not surprised.
I know. £2.48 a strand.
Oh, that's incredible.
It's fab, isn't it? Should we have a count? Oh, we're giggling. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, hang on. I'm so excited I can't count. I'm sorry. Excuse me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Would you like to see them on the neckline? Oh, look at the size of them. Oh, yeah. Do you know, just pop a little black spinel or a black agate in between those as well to give it a really cool look.
Yeah.
But again, those seed beads that we had earlier, just as little spaces in between would look
that's all
2 or 3,
need.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd love to see those creamy ones.
Yeah, they'd really contrast so well against it, yeah.
Now, we've got a question for Katie. Okay, no problem. Now, Sandra in Surrey's just said, hi ladies, fab show, thank you. Can you tell me how many beads, oh, now that I'm young, I don't think she counted, but we'll ask. Can you tell me how many beads were needed for that beautiful bouquet? As I would love to try it. Zena looking gorgeous as always. Oh, Sandra, thank you. I don't suppose for a second you counted.
I didn't count, but I can help as it happens.
Fab. Oh.
In each rose, there's approximately 30 grams of size 11 seed beads.
30 grams of 11, okay.
What have I got, 7 roses in
Let's
there?
have a little count for you, my darling girl. Oh gosh, it's got such a lovely weight to it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7?
Yep, 7 roses.
Yep.
So, yes, you can, 30 grams times 7, that's 210 grams in those. You're probably looking at something similar for the other filler flowers.
Okay.
But I can do even better than that.
Oh, Katie, go on then.
Because I actually made that bouquet when I was writing my first French beading book.
Oh, fantastic.
And that included the instructions for making it. So it's called Bead Flowers and Wedding Bouquets. You can get the book with the instructions and video demonstrations that will show you everything you need to know.
Fantastic. So what's the website?
Beadflowers.co.uk.
beadflowers.co.uk. She can have the book, the DVD, everything to teach her how to make it.
Yeah, it comes on a DVD. It's not a print book, it's a DVD because we wanted to do the
fantastic.
videos. Because for the French beading especially, it's very much about how you manipulate the beads.
Yeah.
So it's so much easier to show someone doing it rather than trying to describe and diagrams.
Can I
and
just
all that.
ask then, experience level to be able to make a bouquet like this? What sort of experience level have you got to?
You could do it from beginner.
Really?
Yeah, it teaches from beginner level, so just work your way through. You learn how to make the individual flowers, then you work up to putting them all together.
I need to find that out then, definitely, because my best friend gets married in October.
Oh,
so can you
that would
imagine?
be such a wonderful gift for
Wouldn't
her.
it? Do you know, honestly, can I write that down when we come off air? Because I need to desperately learn how to do it. Because if I could make that, I'm attached to your candles. If I could make that for my best friend, I would love to try that.
That would be so special.
I'm going to do that. Okay, then we are going to go to our star buy with the pearls, and then we're going to go and say goodbye to our lovely Katie as well, because we're moving across, changing guest designers to our lovely Hannah Osborne as well, with the next seed bead launch as well. So yeah, star buy on the pearls. Pearls, pearls, pearls. Now we have had, I must say, since the weekend where we had a beautiful deal of the day on 6mm perfect rounds. They were gorgeous. This strand, as this incredible, I would have made it a deal of the day, but I don't have enough. But I can make it a star buy, because how could it not? I have got this gorgeous strand of white, genuine, organic, fresh water, and they do look so fresh, don't they? Freshwater cultured pearls, beautifully grown, beautifully created. And if you think, I mean, let's just put this in, right, we've got 5 by 6mm, now look how perfect that strand is. You think that a living mollusk has grown these pearls by secreting layer upon layer upon layer of nacre, and it's the interaction and refraction of the light with the layers of the nacre which give it its beautiful, beautiful iridescence. But that's Mother Nature. That's an organic, live creation. And when you think this is Mother Nature's way of turning something negative in something beautifully positive, because this is an unwanted grain of sand in the mollusk, it's not wanted. So the secretion of the nacre was deemed to be a negative, sort of negative thing really, but then look what Mother Nature turned a negative into a positive. Incredible, isn't it? But you think, the reason I'm talking about this being a living organic thing is because you then think how hard it is for us as a team, our team in Jaipur in India, to find matching, practically identical pearls, size match, colour match, hand drill and hand thread. Hours and hours of work on this strand. You ready for this? I've got 420 and that's it. 5 to 6mm, you'll think that'll sound a lot, but you ready for this price? Brace yourselves. If I had enough to last the day, we would have made this a deal of the day, but we don't have enough. Katie just went, Katie, could you do me a favour? Because I don't fancy actually. I mean, you're going home in 5 minutes. Can I just ask you to do me a favour?
Yeah.
Could you read that price out loud so that I don't get into trouble, please?
Okay, it's £4.95.
Thank you.
It's okay.
See, look, isn't Katie lovely? She's helping me out so I don't get in trouble. £4.95. That is unbelievable. I mean, these are genuine, organic. You can see the quality. The quality is right there in front of you. I don't have to tell you how beautiful these are, do I? You think of our Queen Elizabeth II, just celebrated her 90th birthday, just celebrated becoming the longest reigning monarch ever. And she wears a 3-strand pearl necklace. Have you seen it, Katie? Her 3-strand pearl necklace. It's lovely,
beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Really lovely.
You can't beat pearls.
You can't, can you?
No.
Do you own pearls, Katie?
Not real ones, but...
Oh, no. Katie, but Katie can
well,
make yourself
I'm
a
thinking
pearl
I
necklace
should
with seed beads.
rush out and order some of those, yes.
Hannah Osborne is in the studio. Hannah, have you seen what we've just done?
No.
£4.95 pearls.
I need them.
Just sit here and then I need them. Show you on the neckline again. They are I'll measure them for you. I'll count them for you. Now, half of that 410 have gone already. Okay, I know you probably think 410, that's a lot to go around. It isn't, we're incredibly busy. Nearly, practically every person has bought 2, some have bought 3, some have bought 4. Gillian's bought 5. So in 2 minutes, 200 have gone. That's 100 a minute. So with 210 left, that would suggest we've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, wouldn't it? I'll give you a quick count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, beautiful iridescence, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 59. 59, you could make a beautiful pearl bracelet. You could stack them, couldn't you? I mean, how indulgent to have stacker bracelets, stretchy bracelets in pearl. Don't forget, dare I just show you one of these as well, look, you could have, I'll just pick them up in my tweezers, imagine if you've got weddings, you've got a bride, you've got bridesmaids making stretchy pearl bracelets with those sterling silver charms. I mean, how pretty is that, Katie, look?
It's just gorgeous.
Isn't it lovely?
Yes, yeah, just simple but so stunning.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot, you know when you're making jewellery for people, and you have different kind of gemstones, different sizes, facets, smooths, different, you know, McRae, Mahimos, seed beads, all different styles and mediums and whatever you come up with. I cannot imagine any single person not loving a pearl bracelet with a sterling silver flower charm. I just can't imagine it, can you?
No, it's...
Can't go wrong.
You can't, no.
You cannot go wrong. Now, I've got, this is not a strand to keep in your baskets. Joe, Norma, Christine, Collector, Jenny, Cheryl, Lynn, Karen, Kathy, Lorna, Andrea, Anne, Collectors. Right, let me tell you about everybody coming in on the telephone. Thomas has just come in and bought 2 on the phone. Angela's just come in on the phone and bought 3. Doris has just come in on the phone. Peggy's come in on the phone. Janet's come in on the phone and bought 4. Isabel's come in on the phone. Jennifer's come in on the phone. I've got half and half. Shazza, well done, you've got them. Half and half. Some on the telephone. Now, this has created a marginal wait on the telephone. Okay, so at $4.95, genuine natural pearls, that's going to happen, isn't it? Incredible. $4.95. In fact, can I come and show you these, Katie?
Yeah, please do. I'd love to see them up close.
They're lovely. Come on, you lot. Beat you, Ryan. Look at those.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Now, the thing that the camera doesn't show through with the lights, can you see all that iridescence, all the greens and the pinks?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Aren't they lovely?
Yeah. Yes, gosh, they are gorgeous. I'll just sneak out with them, shall I?
Can I show this?
Yeah, I just ran together a little flower for you. Yes, well, I strung the beads.
Look at this. Now imagine that bracelet with pearls or a necklace. Look at that, beautiful, and it looks 3D, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it is really.
Yeah,
yes.
it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my! And that's with, so you've got the silver seed beads, the creamy. These are all the Miyuki brand new seed beads, in the silver and the cream colour. These sold out, didn't they, Phil? Yeah, we have got some more seed beads, brand new. The True Twos and the Super Duos coming up in the next couple of hours with Hannah as well. That is really pretty.
Well, you can keep that.
Oh, can I really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Oh, isn't she lovely? Oh, don't you set me off. Oh, Katie, thank you so much.
No, it's a pleasure.
Thank you. Can I just say, that has been the most wonderful, considering that's your first time on Jewellery Maker, you have been fantastic. We have thoroughly enjoyed having you.
Oh, I've thoroughly enjoyed the experience.
Really,
thank you.
We've only read a handful of the messages out. We have been really inundated, but obviously we wanted to make sure that we got through your demonstration.
Yeah.
We've had hundreds of people messaging.
Well, thank you, that's so kind.
Thank you. And again, have a look at our Jewellery Maker Facebook page later, because you'll see all the lovely comments and compliments.
Of course, yes.
So, and the good news is, apparently, you've already been booked to come back in June.
Yes, I don't have a date booked yet, but
just as long as we know you're coming back,
I'll be back.
Fantastic, lovely.
Yes.
Wow, how exciting. Okay, so massive thank you. Coming up after the break, we've got Hannah Osborne as well with some, and I'll tell you what, Hannah Osborne, I can't say your name, Osborne. Osborne is fantastic with seed beads as well. So please stick around. We've got brand new seed beads on the show, more star buys, deal of the day, Tanzanite. See you the other side of the break.
Hello, Jewellery Makers. My name is Bridget. I'm wishing JM an enormous, massive birthday. It's the 6th one. I've been doing Jewellery Maker about 3-4 years now. It's absolutely marvellous. I've no money, but who cares?
I started crafting from a very young age, doing all sorts of different crafting. That developed into card making and then onto jewellery making.
I got started because my sister started giving us jewellery and the women in the family jewellery as gifts.
To start, I was making it for me, and then my friends saw what I was wearing, and then one of my friends said, well, why don't you have a go at selling? So I thought, well, I'll give it a go and see how it goes.
I do like a challenge. But sometimes you look at something and think you can't do it, but then you don't know if you don't try, do you?
When you've made it and you've just made it, you think that's nice, put it on. When you get it out the next time, that's when you think, yeah, that looks really good, that looks quite professional, I'm proud to wear it.
Quite often at work they'll ask me what I'm wearing. They're astonished. First of all, you think something so simple and they're astonished at the piece of jewellery that you've made.
They say it looks so professional, and when I show them how easy it is to do, they're saying, oh, can I have a go of it?
These necklaces are great for layering up, for atmosphere, sort of holidays.
Because they're there in the living room with you, you get to see the same people on a regular basis and you feel a bit like you know them.
It's like a family, you know all the guests that are on the TV. And then when you come to something like a workshop, it's really good because you seem to know everybody, you know about the people that you're working with.
It just feels like your own family, that you're actually there with them and you are part of their family, you're part of their, you know, their community.
There are 2 easy ways you can purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview and FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click to register. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking on the Watch Live Show button on the homepage. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Add to Basket button and you can continue shopping or check out right away. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Tanzanite is truly spectacular. This precious gemstone is only found in one location in the world, Tanzania, Africa. Claimed to be 1,000 times rarer than diamonds, Tanzanite is the blue variety of zoisite. Tanzanite is extremely popular due to its trichroic nature, which means that 3 different colours can be seen when looking at the gem from different angles. In Tanzanite's case, these colours are blue, pinkish violet and yellow. If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Happy birthday, Jewellery Maker!
Happy birthday!
Can you stop growing?
I'll take my shoes off if you like.
Oh, would you?
Is that better?
It's now those of you that are savvy and alert might be thinking, "Ooh, that's a different guest designer." Mixing it up today. We are. So massive thank you. Didn't Katie do well?
Oh my gosh, she's absolutely amazing.
Absolutely natural, wasn't she?
Amazing, yeah.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
calm.
Yeah, I mean, first time. I was a wreck.
Yeah, I can remember. It was
Still
kind
am.
of,
Right then. Now, Hannah Osborne. Lately, you have been creating the most amazing seed bead necklaces that we've all been desperate to get hold of.
I've been locked in a darkened room.
You have, haven't you?
Beading
For all I'm worth. So, before we get started on these brand new, absolutely mystical, sparkling, gorgeous new seed beads, what gets you going about seed beads? Why do you love them?
Just, you can make literally anything. Anything you want. Any gemstones you've got,
said.
you can incorporate these with.
Because they complement lovely, don't they?
Exactly. I'm definitely a big fan of my bead weaving, and these just fall right into that category. It's fantastic.
And we were saying that the sort of the hole to bead ratio is fantastic. We don't know how they drill such a good.
It's a joy. It really is. If you tried beading through gemstones, you know that sometimes you have to ream them because they're all natural, and therefore you get the dust and everything.
Pearls.
Oh, exactly. Well, me and pearls, yeah.
Well,
but
you don't have to do that, do you?
Guarantee they're going to go through.
And the great thing is, bigger the hole, more sort of weaves and bead weaves you can do. You're not restricted.
The more passes of the needle, if you like.
Yeah. Can I just say, young lady, your jewellery, lovely Hannah, is rather fabulous.
Thanks.
Right, now, do you look at that and do you give yourself a little pat on the back? Because if I'd created those, I would think that's me done. I will finish my life happy.
Well, I quite like to keep going with the whole life.
Oh yeah, I don't mean you've got to stop now. I didn't mean you've got to stop now. I just meant I'd be satisfied.
Yes. No, and I am very. It's like I've been let out of my box, really. I'm allowed to be creative and play with seed beads and all these wonderful things that have been, you know, kind of slightly off limits for a while. So it's lovely to have them. It really is.
And we've got brand new seed beads. Now, the first seed beads in the ocean waves, in the blue zircon, oh, we like a blue zircon, it was amazing. And the cruise, all the ocean wave ones, gone. We had 190, gone. Okay, so I'm going to give you a whole array, a plethora, that's a good Tuesday word, isn't it? Plethora. Of brand new seed beads. Now, I'm going to pour these out because, let's say, quite frankly, we need to see them in all their glory, don't we? So I'll show you in the tubes first of all, and then we're going to pour them out. Okay?
Ooh.
We are. We're going to pour. Colin said.
Who's going to put them back in? Who's got the short
I
straw?
don't mind putting them back in. Colin said, open them up. He said, I don't open them up. I said, all right, then I will. So I poured them all out. Went, yeah, okay.
I spent quite a long time crawling around my kitchen floor picking them up again from doing exactly that. So,
but these, I've got to pour them out of the tube because they are absolute. Oh, can you pass me the? I'm sorry, Wes. I was so excited to come and see Hannah. I forgot my pad. Thank you, darling. Sorry, I forgot my pad. Thank you, lovely. Okay, so we have got now. These are the Super Duo. Now, before I go into why they're called Super Duo, one of the basic explanations is they've got two holes. Is that fair enough?
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
My simple description is they've got a duo of holes, so there's two holes, okay? Colin, that's why they're super, because they've got two holes in. Oh, I'll tell you what, you know, when you've got the MD in the gallery.
No pressure, no pressure.
Yeah, exactly. But basically, they measure 2.5 by 5 mil, okay, on these. And they have two holes in them. Now, you can either utilise the two holes like you have in some of your designs, haven't you?
Yep.
Or you can just utilise the one. You don't have to use both,
Yeah,
do
no,
you?
you don't have to because you can use them as sort of like fringing. So you get one's functional, the one's decorative.
Exactly. Now, if I can just... in fact, I'm just trying to work out which, because I could do with a lighter background, but I have to use this one for now, I think, 'cause that's what I've got.
I've got a macrame board.
In fact, can I use the white macrame board? Let's do that. Let's do that. Right, come here then, because I've got to... We can't have them in the plastic tube, can we? No. Let them free! Free the seed beads! Now then. As Hannah said, the poor floor managers have got enough to do, and look at me, oh, yeah, but there you go. Hello. Now I'm gonna look at those colours. So the colours that we've got here are, you've got turquoise, you've got a jet copper. Now this is a funny description as well. Pastel petrol. Pastel petrol? Pastel petrol. That's a cool name, isn't it? Now, in each of these tubes, you've got the turquoise blue. Oh, the turquoise, they're like two-tone, aren't they?
They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Now,
there's no other word for them.
There is. Gorgeous, with a GAW at the front. Oh, look at them. Oh, hello. Just tip those all over the desk. Yeah, it's a GAW, yeah.
JUS.
Now, these have got a really unusual shape. Really, really unusual shape. And it's that shape that lends itself to really detailed woven designs, doesn't it, Hannah?
It certainly does.
Now, I'm going to tweezer some of these up for you as well, so I can just try and pick one up and show you the double hole, hence the name Super Duo. bit more like me and you, Hannah.
Oh, well, I like that. I like that.
Oh, they are fab, aren't they? And they are pressed glass, and it's formed by a mould, and that mould process ensures that the beads are the same size every single time that they're made. Every single time it's got a mould. So that means that when you're working into a design, I guess that they're easier to weave with because you've got that consistency of shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. They're all nice, regular.
Yeah.
I mean, you do occasionally get a couple that are blocked, but again, you can use your reaming tool, and quite often the holes will free up. But honestly, I would say out of this whole lot, I probably had either 2 or 3
really
that needed any kind of attention. The rest have been absolutely, and that's incredibly good.
Oh, fantastic. How many have got already? 17. Now, please tell me how many we've got of these, young man. Now, we had 190 in the seed beads earlier. They went in less than about 3 minutes. So these are going to go the same way, clearly. You can see, now look at that, if I hold that up there for you, so you can see that really generous, that the holes, because you've got to, when you're doing these weaves, you've got to go, as Katie showed you earlier, and I'm sure Hannah will as well, you've got to go back and forward, haven't you, lovely, nodding away there. So you've got to have that, otherwise, if you have a small hole in your seed beads, you're going to be restricted to the designs that you can work with, aren't you?
Yeah, it just limits the number of times you can get the needle through. So think of like a pom-pom, you know, every time you put
I like a pom-pom.
Yeah, but you know how it gradually gets fatter and fatter and fatter and closes the hole up? So
Bit like me.
it's the same with it. No comment.
Right, lovely colours.
You like.
Hang on a second. Colin, have you authorised these prices? Colin's our MD. No. He just went, no. Phil's gone back.
Just going for it.
I don't like to really say this, but each one of those brand new tubes of super duo seed beads because of the 2 holes and the consistency of shape, fantastic. Really good, well-known brand of seed bead as well. You love super duos. We've never had these before. We've gone to less than £5 a tube. It is our birthday. It is our birthday. Now, I can't guarantee when we're going to get these again. They're brand spanking new. Now, can I just ask, Hannah, because you made, obviously, as you would do, you've made seed bead heavy jewellery, of course.
Yeah.
As we expected you to.
Yeah.
Did you have any left over?
I tried very hard to use them up, but I did have...
But you failed.
I did have several left over, so I'm just trying to... Because I've mixed them all up with the new ones, but... You can kind of see... So I got those left and those left, and then there was one pack that I managed to tuck under a place setting on the table, so I didn't realise I'd got them until I'd pretty much finished.
That old chestnut. That old...
So yeah,
forgot
really
about them.
I know, and it's like finding treasure, because they're gorgeous, and I didn't use those ones.
We're doing these as well. Look at these sparkle.
Like sort of smack myself with a wet kipper or whatever it is.
Do you know
wake
what?
Up.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like being hit in the face with a wet kipper, is there?
Have you ever?
Yeah.
You ever been hit by a fish?
Yep, I have actually.
I have as well. It really hurt.
It does hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. Now we've got. How many have we got left? Okay, so we are already 3/4 of the stock has gone already. That's it. That's gone already. We'll show you the jewellery in a moment. Now, can I show you? Look, already in those couple of minutes we've been chatting about these. We're into double columns of people checked out already. This is a check it out quick. It's get on the free phone number. That big long column there on the screen still yet to check out. So when I'm saying to you, you've got to be quick. Now here's the thing as well. I've got 3 brand new launches of seed beads today. Quicker you check out, quicker I can get you the seed bead variety. Sarah in Cheshire says, wow. What a stunning collection. Blimey. I think I can say blimey. I think we can get away with blimey. I think we're all right with blimey. Today has had some stunning pieces on. I know, do you know what? Birthday celebration. It's because we've been 6 years old. Look good, don't we?
Do we eat jelly and ice cream and everything?
Oh, I love jelly. Do I have jelly? Do you know I make jelly? Are we having cake too? Oh, it's my day off, innit? Thanks for that. God, Tell you. I tell you.
I've seen cake today. Chloe brought cake today.
Yeah.
I think.
Good job, isn't it?
It was something.
Veronica said, wow, lush jewellery, Hannah.
Oh, thank you.
Can we have a look at Hannah's jewellery? Come on, let's have a gander at Hannah's jewellery, because I tell you what, don't these seed beads, because of the quality, make really high-end jewellery?
They're fantastic. I mean, I can't praise them enough. They are fantastic colours. They're all lovely and sparkly and shiny, and they're just brilliant. The quality is immense.
And that beautiful mosaic big cabochon gemstone there with the malachite, we've got those coming up on the show as well. Okay. Glorious.
Never seen those before, and they're fantastic.
They are amazing, aren't they? Now, okay, we could keep chatting about these seed beads, but I'm having a guess that you'd like to see all the seed beads. You can get all different ones. Now, I'm so glad Colin said pour them out, because they're going everywhere. But what a lovely problem to have. Seed beads everywhere. Wicked. Right then, which ones we do next? Yeah. Oh gosh.
Don't sneeze.
Yeah. They're like piles of like diamonds, aren't they?
Oh my gosh, I swear I was a magpie in a former life, because I can't help but be drawn to the sparkly things.
Do you know?
They're so lovely, aren't they?
They are gorgeous. Look at these. Look at these splendiferous seed beads. These are. Now these are your true twos. Now these are Czech crystal glass seed beads. Now we're talking here best quality, premium range, and this is to complement your beautiful gemstones that you get from Jewellery Maker. The colours are absolutely sensational, and this is what we class as. Now the reason they're called true twos, it's quite simple. Obviously the Super Duo was because it had 2 holes in them. This is the way to this is layman's terms. Lots of technical reasons why they called it as well, but layman's terms, true 2 is because it's the only really true 2mm seed bead. So obviously in seed beads, sort of you get different grades as you do with anything, don't you?
Yeah.
Different grades, entry level, you know, all sorts of different ones. These are the premium, top grade quality seed beads. Now obviously when you go sort of lower down the scale on quality of seed beads, the size can differ. Now that can really make a difference to your designs, can't it? If the size
massively so, it really does.
Yeah. Goes from being a really top grade piece of jewellery to a
at best bohemian,
yes.
At worst wonky.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So these are what you would class in the industry as a true 2. So a true 2mm, okay? They've got a 1mm hole, and that's what we talk about. With the size of the space to the bead ratio, you've got a 2mm seed bead and a very generous 1mm drill hole. That's incredible, isn't it?
It's this is where they really do, like they are so perfect.
Yeah.
If you're using beading needles, if you're doing anything that's intricate and fiddly, to guarantee that the needle will pass through without getting stuck is a godsend.
It's paramount,
it really
isn't it?
is. Yeah.
And can you see on there that lovely sort of rainbow mystic variety of colours? Look at them. Do you see what I said when I said they're a bit like a sparkling pile of diamonds, aren't they?
They are.
Gorgeous. You can get multiple threads through, allowing you to use different weaving techniques, okay, as we've just discussed. Incredibly high polished. I mean, the brilliance that you're getting from these seed beads is electrifying, isn't it? Can you see all these colours, look? Incredible. Now, the colours that you've got here is, if I show you the one that I've got here, I've got this beautiful, now this is your aqua that I've got in the tweezers here, my little bead scoop. So this is beautiful aqua. Aqua Celsian Fire. Ooh, it's a bit posh, isn't it? It's like when you have one of these pedigree cats and dogs and they've got this big fancy long name.
Show name, yes.
God, I'll tell you what, it's like a seed bead pedigree name.
Oh,
isn't it? And then these I think are my favourite. Yeah. These, they're a bit like the things I've got on my top. These are your gorgeous bronze fire, and they're fabulous. And then you've got this vitriol. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Vitriol?
Whoever's come up with these names for these seed beads, if I'd ever had a child, I'd just get them to name me child. I'd say, help yourself. Vitriol. I need to be Italian, don't I? Vitriol. Vitriol, your seed beads. Now, you're going to get, they're true 2, so they're true 2mm, 600 of each. Do you know that's 1,800 seed beads? Look at that, now what colours can you see there, Hannah?
Gosh, also, I mean, there's pinks and greens and purples and there's a bit of a silvery tint in
Yeah.
there. Do you know what?
What?
A while ago
What?
we had actual diamonds on the show, didn't we?
Yes.
Silver coloured diamonds.
Yeah.
They are so reminiscent of that, and they would look so fantastic if you were lucky enough to get them.
Gorgeous.
Proper lovely.
So true 2 mil. The world standard, your Rolls Royce of gem beads, jet seed beads. I'm talking premium range, top quality. Okay, now look at the 3585. We're not going to do that for you today. We're going to beat that. But do you know what? Because they are so incredibly highly polished, you benefit from the play of light with the seed bead. And basically, let me explain this to you. To achieve the incredible level of high polish that you've got there, basically the surface of the bead is slightly melted. And the reason it's slightly melted when it's being created is to sort of even out the edges and smooth the surface of the bead to give that incredible, highly polished brilliance. So slightly, makes you think of the glass blowing almost, doesn't it? So slightly melting of the surface to even out all the smoothness and the edges and to make it nice and smooth. So that as the light hits this brilliantly polished surface of the seed beads, you get this dazzle, don't you? Absolute, just.
Well, it's like if you imagine a polished tile, it's quite shiny anyway. But if it's wet, it looks even more
Glistens,
glossy,
doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's almost like a wet look, for want of a better term.
Yeah.
And they're just
incredible.
So sumptuous.
Yeah. And that's what gives these incredible seed beads, your true 2 mils, that incredible high polish. Now, hang on a second. Weren't we supposed to be £35.70? They're brand new. £27.90. That is fantastic, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
I mean, that's what, £9.32 each? You think, we're lucky to get a standard tube of seed beads to less than £10. Gosh, that is. Hang on, I'm trying to get this in my head right, because to get any of our seed bead range in tubes to less than £10 is rare on Jewellery Maker anyway. But these are brand new, true premium quality, top grade, true 2 mil with a 1 mil hole, highly polished, fantastic quality with that lovely mystic array of fabulous rainbow colours as well. That is incredible. What did you say, sorry, Phil? Oh my goodness me. Do you know, we're 3:25 and I've got to get you to do a demonstration yet as well, haven't I?
Yeah.
We'll do the last lot of seed beads and then can we get started with our lovely demo?
Yeah, of course.
With our lovely, 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 lovely Hannah. Now. Oh.
It's like treasure, isn't it?
Do you know it, isn't it? Oh, I just spilled a few. It is like treasure, isn't it? Now, we've had all the lovely sort of aquas and the silvery tones and the bronze, so we thought we'd bring you some gold, some beautiful gold-plated, would you believe? Gold-plated, fire-polished crystal check seed beads, true 2s again in 2 mil, 600 of those. Gold-plated. Gold-plated. I mean, this is about a Persian beauty. Oh, gosh, these are fab. Now, you're going to get 2 lots in here, 600 in each, okay? So 600 in each, because the other ones, again, have got this, like, mystic.
You've got, like, the rainbow tint, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, these, I love these. These are very, 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 very posh. Think of all the lovely Indian zaris, don't you?
I think of peacock pearls as well, because you've got all the different tones in there, or labradorite, things like that, where you've got the flashes of other colours.
Absolutely. Now, these are called the Aurora Borealis. Again, gold-plated, with the fire-polished check seed beads in the 2, because they're true 2s. So again, you think of the Aurora Borealis and all those beautiful colours, and people go off to the sort of Czech Republic to go and have a little gander. Is it the Czech Republic they go? Or? No, Reykjavik, isn't it? Is it Reykjavik? Iceland? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to think where they go to see that. Well, you wouldn't have to. You could just make your jewellery with
or something, yeah.
So 600 of these again. So 1,200 seed beads. True 2 mil with the 1 mil centre, and they are gold plated, these seed beads. Top grade of the incredible true 2 seed beads. Brand new on Jewellery Maker. We know you've been super excited on these. £34.90. £34.90, but let's look after you. We've just had our lovely Pip come in, who's helped in putting this fantastic birthday show together, and he's given us the authority to put these down with a massive saving to $24.95. Now these are gold plated, don't forget. Okay, so gold plated, 18 karat gold plated, as you know, and then of course we've got this incredible, beautiful aurora borealis effect, and the classical gold plating with that incredible polish to give you that phenomenal brilliance. They are divine, absolutely fabulous. I'll tell you what, we've been so excited. We kept this under wraps a little bit, this seed bead launch, because everybody in the building, we've literally been crossing off the days on our calendars, haven't we? Literally waiting. Sarah Elvin on the Late Show today is so excited. We've got the new DVD of Sarah Elvin's about the new seed bead DVD today as well. Have we got that on the show, Phil? Yeah, we've got that coming up on the show as well. They are glorious. Have you got a favourite of the seed beads, or do you just love them all?
I think probably the Super Duos, just because I love the shape, and you know, it's just you get some fantastic results from them.
You do, don't you, with the 2 drill holes?
Very quickly, I think you'll find you're hooked on them.
Absolutely. Amazing, amazing. Now, how many of these ones have you got, Phil? Okay, I've only got 100 of these available, and 40 have gone already. Okay, so if you want the gold plated, that extra special, I mean, gosh, if you're going to have the premium rate seed beads at the True 2s with the, so 2 mil, all of them standardised 2mm to perfection. They are the world standard, these are the True 2s, with your 1 mil gem hole, with all that fabulous gold plating. Half the stock's gone. We'd love to keep showing them to you, but we've got to get onto our lovely Hannah, haven't we, Han? We've still got the rest of the kit to do yet as well, but we'll get cracking with you now. What are you going to show us?
Okay, so I'm going to do what I'm calling the flat design. So it's the one in the middle over here. And kind of, if you think of it like a patchwork quilt, that's the easiest way to explain it.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've made it by making separate component pieces.
Okay.
And then you stitch those pieces together. So if I show you how to do each of those pieces, depending on the time.
Okay.
And then you literally just butt them up together so wherever you want them to be, and then you stitch through the gemstones that are closest, and you create whatever shape you like.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just ask my producer something? Competition? I'm going to do it at 4 o'clock. That's okay. We haven't got enough time in this hour because of them seed beads. I was going to say, I was panicking then, thinking we'd missed out on telling you about the competition, but we'll do it in the next hour.
Right, so I tend to work with wingspans of thread. Ooh. So if you just give yourself at least 1 metre whenever you're making a component, it's better.
Is that arm to arm?
Yeah, but obviously everyone's got different. I've got very long gorilla arms, but so everyone's different. But I just like
gorilla arms. You haven't got. They're not very hairy.
Waxed. No, they're not. They're not. They're really hairy. I can't believe we're talking about my hairy arms. That's just horrible. I used to love you. I used to.
Yeah, I did love you.
Going back to the seed beads. So, yes, I'm going to pick up with an ordinary beading needle. So I think this is a size 10, but
just 10 or
12 is quite good. Or the big eye needles are good because they.
Yeah, Katie was saying 10 or 13.
Yeah.
So yeah, so about the same
kind of size.
Yep. Okay.
If in doubt, thread it and then see if you can push the threaded end backwards through the smallest bead you're going to use, and then if it gets stuck, it's too big. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 of my Super Duos in the turquoise colour, because I can't remember what lovely name you gave them.
Okay.
And then one of these little smoky quartz, which is coming up in the part
That's
of the
in the
kit
kit
that
as well, yeah.
And I'm going to add on so that I've got 5 of the smoky quartz and 10 of the Super Duos.
Okay.
So I've not tied a knot in the end, by the way, so you just have to not pull it all the way through.
Okay. So cool to see these Super Duos. I've never seen a seed bead with 2 holes before.
I think they're fantastic, but there's all kinds of shapes and things out there. So I've had a little chat with Hannah earlier, the other Hannah, and there may be some future things on the horizon to look out for, I believe, which could be good.
Excellent.
So threading on, so where have we got to? That's 3 of each.
Okay.
And what you're essentially doing, you're creating the centre of the first section of your patchwork quilt.
Okay. It's beautiful, beautiful design.
They
Absolutely
are
love
lovely.
it. Never seen anything like this before in the seed beads. Really, really unusual. Beautiful design. I mean, gosh, real big statement piece, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think because it's called Persian Beauty, I did a bit of sort of looking at Persian jewellery and things like that, and I kind of had to educate myself a little bit. So Persia is Iran, effectively, Iranian. And a lot of their jewellery is very intricate, very what's the word? There's lots of detail to it, and there's just masses and masses of detail, and it all comes into one big piece. And looks fantastic.
But like you say, patchwork quilt almost, isn't it?
Yeah. So I mean, me and my heathen terminology is saying patchwork quilt.
No, but I know what you mean.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. So once I've got to this point, so I've got 5 of each type. So 10 of the super duos and 5 of the smoky quartz, and I'm just going to go back through all of those again.
Okay.
Just to add a bit of security.
Okay.
It doesn't have to go through in one go. You can actually sort of, if you hang on to your tail end,
yep,
you can pull it through.
And then just keep going round.
And keep going until you've gone all the way through.
Okay.
Right. Going through.
Yep. So make sure you capture every single one.
Yes, yeah. It's just to give you a bit of strength. And the other thing with seed beads, because the holes are so good, you can actually go through a couple of extra times if you're worried about the strength of something.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to reinforce anything.
Okay.
So if you've got a bead that's being unruly or it's a bit looser than the others, just thread through.
Yeah, because Katie was saying, I mean, she's been working with seed beads for 13 years. Katie said they can be quite mischievous, a seed bead.
I think she's right with saying that. I mean,
a bit naughty.
I was trying to think when I first started playing it with seed beads, and I reckon it was about 4.5, 5 years ago, I came across a company that did patterns for beaded baubles, things like that, and I've always had a bit of a thing for them. But then we started doing the old gemstone creations, and that was it. I sort of went down the gemstones.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely. Right. So what I've done is I've gone in a loop. I've gone all the way through, and I've tied a double knot. So you get a little section like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then again you're working in loops. Keep a bit of a tail, because if you can at the end, it's nice to try and weave that back in and lose it rather than just cut it off.
You. Okay.
If you've got a thread zapper, that's another useful bit of kit.
Ah.
I know we used to have those. I don't know if we still have.
Yeah, we still do them. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just looking at my design again. So I've got one teal in between the turquoises, and I've got a bronze, a gold and a bronze sitting above the smoky quartz. So what I want to do, because this is coming out of the inner circle, I'm actually going to change direction. So I'm going to pass the needle through this way.
Yeah. Just get into the position you want to be in.
Yeah, so that it's coming out of where I want it to be. And as long as you pull it tight, when you build your design up, you're gonna hide that anyway.
Yeah.
So I've got a teal one between there, and you're literally sewing. So just sewing it in and position it. And then a bronze and a gold.
It's like playing with treasure, isn't it?
Oh, they're just hypnotic. They really are. And you can lose hours just mucking about with them.
Yeah.
Just because,
fascinating.
I can't, I get to the point where I'm not tired of doing them, but I've gone cross-eyed because I've done it for so many hours. I have to stop. But
can I just ask, is this the fireline thread that you're using,
yes,
Hannah? Yeah, the black fireline.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Brilliant.
Somebody's just messaged in. I mean, that's basically what Katie Dean was saying earlier. She uses the fireline. We've had it in the white on the morning show. We've had it in the black. Have we got any left, Phil? We'll pop it on the bottom of the screen for you, the fireline. In fact, I'll just while Hannah's just threading the thread, let me just grab it for you, just in case you weren't watching earlier. This is the fireline thread, which is basically the Rolls Royce of beading thread, isn't it?
I can't get over the prices you were doing this at either.
Well, somebody said it was $8.95 per reel elsewhere, and we did 3 reels for $12.95. Now, this is basically, and the other thing to mention about this is that it is an unbelievably high tensile strength, so it's really, you can really tug on it, and it's, as I said, it won't break. And I quote on the back, it says, it is, the strongest fibre per diameter ever created. So you can sew with this, you can embroider with this, But again, what Katie was saying earlier, and I know Hannah feels the same way, because it's got this incredible tensile strength is when you can really pull on something and it doesn't snap. Which of course, when Katie, and I'm just watching Hannah now, when you're threading your seed beads to create these different woven beading techniques, you have got to put quite a bit of strength and tension and pull on these.
That's one of the things. Yeah. If you watch the tension with your designs, if you drop the tension, should I say, sometimes the designs can go a bit floppy. Yeah. So you need to keep it fairly taut if you're going to use it in a sort of a sculptural way.
Exactly. So so whoever messaged in earlier and asked what thread is Hannah using, she is using, and these are all 3 different gauges as well. Okay, so 3 different gauges on the fire line for you in there as well, 3 different reels. And as I said, a customer said they'd seen it elsewhere for £8.95 a reel, so that should be £27.90, and we went to £12.95. Fantastic. So there you go. Pop them on the bottom of the screen. The code, by the way, is SXBD87. The beads that we've just put in screen, which are these ones, sorry. I had to work out where they were. Sorry, I knew we just got too much to show you, haven't we? So these are your super duos in these 3 beautiful colours. How many have we got left? Okay, I've got 46 left. All right, so of these, we started with how many, Phil? Over 300. I've got 42 left now. Okay, so if you want those beautiful, as I said, I don't know when we're going to get them again, but these are the only ones we've got available in the super duos in these colours. Okay, so there you go. Right then, so let's get back to Olivia, Hannah. We've got to get the kit in as well. Goodness gracious me.
Yes. So
action-packed, isn't it?
So I've gone all the way around with that pattern.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then you keep building up. So the next selection that I've got is 2 more of the teals either side of the existing teal.
Right.
And a smoky quartz in between the bronzes. So I'm just stepping up with the needle. So I've come out of this one, added the next super duo, and then gone through the top hole of the bronze one. So that one will need a bit of reinforcing when you get back round because it might be a little bit wayward compared to the rest of the design.
But you could just keep layering and layering and layering and have quite a dramatic central focal piece.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could make placemats out of them or something like that, or a charger for the table for a special occasion. Yeah, well, why not? Look very exotic.
Wouldn't it?
That's right. This is going to be fun. Just trying to hook these up.
Okay, darling. Okay, so you've got a smoky quartz there.
So smoky quartz
which we've got in the kit.
Between the bronze there. And then when you get to this teal, you're going to add 2 more, but with that in the centre. So pick one up.
Of the duo beads again, yeah. Okay. Are you going through the top hole each time?
I'm just going to check that out, actually. I can't remember if I did the top. No, I think I did, yeah. So threaded it on and then go through the top hole of the one that's existing.
Okay, yep.
And then another one. And what you're doing, you're kind of making, I guess it's a little bit like an egg cup almost, because the shape that is left from those there is where you put your final embellishment there. So they sort of hold it in position.
Really pretty design, Hannah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you have to think of it a bit like the rings of an oak tree or something when it's been cut. You know, you can see all the next stages, and if you think of it in rows rather than as a whole piece, then it's a bit less daunting.
Exactly.
So you just basically you pick your pattern, and then it's repetitive until you get back to where you started.
So you're going to be doing that all the way around?
Yep, going all the way around.
So shall I bring the kit in?
You can bring the kit in.
While you finish that off.
That's fine. Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So we're doing the gemstones. Yeah, baby. Because you all want to see smoky quartz that Hannah's working with, don't you? Yeah, that's a lovely strand of smoky quartz.
I think that's one of the most versatile stones.
Oh, I love smoky quartz.
I really do.
Smoky quartz, when I came to work for Jewellery Maker in Gemporia, and we went and did an exhibition, first coloured gemstone I ever saw was a smoky quartz.
Oh.
Lovely. So we've got 4 mil fabulous faceted smoky quartz, and those 8 mil. They're only natural, genuine Zambian amethyst rounds in the 8 mil, so the best location for that incredible gemstone. I mean, they are delicious, aren't they? Those with the beautiful, I'm just thinking, if you get these in the kit, let me just pick some of these up with the gold plated in the Aurora Borealis. Now imagine that with those seed beads.
I love them. So regal, aren't they? Oh, I'm throwing things at you. Sorry, can I just grab that without making you jump?
Yep, of course you can. They've got purples in those seed beads, haven't they? Look, so can you imagine that with the amethyst? Ooh, glorious. Okay, so I just wanted to show you those. So you're going to get, my lovelies, 8mm round, smooth, beautiful, warm Zambian amethyst with the smoky quartz, really sparkly. Now, you know we had the silver, what do you call them? That's the word, clasps, lobster clasps. Wait, if I can't pick them up. Can I pick them up by holding? There you go. So this time, in the kit, whereas we had the 10 in the silver plated, these are gold. Sorry, they were silver in the other kit, weren't they? They weren't silver plated. They were silver, sterling silver. It's the prices, you see. It's throwing me. Because there's no way the price we're going to on this kit should include 8mm round Zambian amethyst, smoky quartz, faceted, and 10 18-carat gold-plated sterling silver lobster clasp for £21.85. And he's not stopping there.
Brilliant.
Oh, fantastic. Come on, let's get the birthday prices in. Let's just do it. We can only do it once a year, can't we?
Oh, my gosh.
So, basically, what we're going to do there is we're going to give you sterling silver lobster clasp, 10 of them at £1 each, in 18-carat gold plating over the sterling silver, for £1 each, and then for basically £3.48 for Zambian amethyst and £3.48 for smoky quartz. Does that sound about right, Phil? What do you think, Hannah?
I think that's... There's no words. It's really good. Without swearing, it's really good.
Do you know, I've had to work hard this week to avoid any expletives because it's been the most phenomenal.
It's shocking.
Because it shocks you, doesn't it? That's the thing.
It does.
It does. It shocks you into happiness. So yeah, don't forget 10. Okay, so 10. In fact, can I just hold all those lobsters? Because I don't want you thinking there's only one. I don't want you thinking, Zane. Come on.
That's the thing. There's loads of them.
There's 10. There's sterling silver underneath and 18-carat gold plated. Oh yeah. 10 lobster clasps, 8mm round Zambian amethyst, absolutely natural, and those 4mm faceted, if I can go the right way for you, 4mm faceted smoky quartz, superb, £16.95. Now, I've got to ask Phil, how many we got? Not enough. I've got 80. That's a giveaway. I fully anticipate those to be sold out because that is a birthday giveaway prize. Now, just quickly as well, a few of you have messaged in asking, oh God, I keep getting, it's because of all the surprises, I keep getting it, you know. Now, I've got to just show you this because this is the, if you saw earlier when our lovely Katie Dean was working with her seed beads, she had a lovely sort of foam mat, did you see? So we have got the beading foundation, what do we call it? Yeah, for beading embroidery. So this is lovely to watch. Have you got one of these?
Yeah, so the cabs that I've used are bead embroidery rather than peyote stitched.
Ah, so. Okay. So this is the foundation to put your gemstone on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. But I do think, I don't know whether it was this thing. I thought Katie was working on this as a base as well. I'm sure she had one of these. I think she had one as a thingy as well. But yeah, so basically to put on the back of your cabochon, kind of your backing fabric basically. Now. Malachite mosaics. Malachite mosaics. Isn't that incredible? So it's basically pieces of malachite set into a polymer resin, and then it gives you this. If I turn it on the back, it will show you. Look, it gives you this incredible mosaic effect with almost those beautiful copper tones within. It's classed as a polymer composite, but again, it's these multiple different shapes of malachite set into this polymer resin, and to give you that incredible mosaic effect. Now, you get 100 carats of the cabochon. Okay, in this particular example, I've got 2 in the studio for 100 carats. They're wonderful, aren't they? Okay, 8. Oh, and then I'll give you the white beading foundation. Okay, so if I show you this as well, look. Okay, so that's classed as your backing material, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make your cabochons nice and wearable. Have you used these on yours?
I have, yeah.
Can I turn one around? Do you mind?
You can, but you won't find it. So turn one around
Oh,
and
what?
I'll show you.
I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I love.
So what I've got is
show?
effectively this.
Yeah.
So I've glued the cabochon onto a piece of the backing fabric.
Yeah.
Just with the hypo cement and let that dry.
Yeah.
And then you stitch your gemstones around it. And then
Stitch into the fabric?
Yep, stitch into the fabric.
Oh, fabric, that's how it works.
And then you cut this out as close as you can.
Yeah.
And then before you stitch the edge of your design on,
it's all suede-y.
You glue the whole thing to another piece of something that's, you know, slightly more desirable. So maybe a piece of leather or a piece of suede, and then you trim that again, and then you put the edging on so. With this one, it's this big frilly edge, and it just stitches to the outside, and,
Clever.
and it sandwiches it together.
Clever.
So the foundation is the bit that holds it all together, and then just a piece of suede or something so that it feels nice.
Okay, got
when
you.
you're wearing it. Not that that doesn't feel nice, but
it's nice to just give it a cover
bit more
as well.
luxurious, perhaps.
Wow.
So
let's just get this right then. So for both of the malachite, you think how normally pricey malachite would be? I'll tell you. So pieces of multiple different shapes and sizes of malachite set into the polymer resin, or the resin polymer, however you want to word it. You're getting is it 2 guaranteed or 100 carats? It's 100 carats, so we don't guarantee how many, but definitely 100 carats. And the large white beading foundation as well. They do come in black. It's dyeable, works well with permanent markers. The backing fabric, you can draw on it, you can trace on it, you can glue on cabochons. It's stiff, it's durable, but it's still easy to bend as well. And it maintains the shape, and you can bead right up to the edge, can't you? On
Yes,
it?
yeah.
It's fabulous stuff, this. And again, if you want to work with cabochons, and you're not you don't want to you know, you're not a wire worker, you don't know how to wire wrap, you don't know how to chainmail wrap, you don't know how to sort of encase it, you don't know how to prong set it. That's a great way to get started with cabochons. Glue it on.
Glue it on.
Glue it. You don't lose an ounce of it then either, do you?
You
All the
don't.
patterns and stuff.
Yeah, it goes a long way. It really does.
That is so clever, and I love the fact you can bead around it.
Yeah, well, I think, because you can bead around it, you can do all sorts. So you could do tassels, or you could do fancy shaped edges.
Do you know what we can do this with as well? You can use iron-on transfers with this as well. Do you know that? I used to love doing iron-on transfers. I love
done
it.
one for years.
I haven't done it for years, but it's just reminded me. I'm not sure I used to love it. Okay, so we're back to you, lovely girl.
Okay.
$14.95 for all that.
Wow.
Gee, that's like...
Is that a mistake?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that right? Yeah, no, is that for the cabochons and for the beading? For the...
Is it really... Or is that those?
Hang on. That's malachite, lovely. Malachite cabochons.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh, funny things get... Oh.
Yeah. Do you know what? If we were out shopping, me and you, Hannah, now, and we saw that in a shop, we'd go and get it. Do you not think we'd go straight to a bar and celebrate with a glass of bubbly?
Probably.
We would, wouldn't we?
Buy everything off the shelf and then go and have a bowl.
And then go and have a, and then go and have a
Feeling
cheeky...
smug.
Yeah, feeling smug. Quite simply that, well, let's have a glass to bubbly just to celebrate. Oh, okay, right, yep. How long's she got? You all right with 5 or 6 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
yeah,
she's
that's
okay.
fine. Yeah,
She's a trooper, our Hannah.
That's all right. So what I was going to say, so the first one of these that you did, you'll find that when you come to the end, it's a bit wibbly. So
oh, you said you needed to go back.
so you need to reinforce it. So by reinforce, I mean you just go back through the inner holes there, and you just try and wiggle them through, like that.
Yeah.
So it should pull
so going not through the gemstone, going through the ones underneath it.
So underneath, so you're hiding some of the stitches.
Yeah.
And again, I still want the needle to come out near the top edge. So I'll just pop that through there, like that. Pull that through.
Such a lovely design, Han. You've really excelled yourself, my friend.
I really enjoyed this kit.
You can tell, you know.
It's just one of those things. It's like when they said I was going to get to do seed beads, I could have kissed Pip. I really could. And it was just like, really?
Well, why didn't you? He wouldn't mind. He's got a lovely kissable face, Pip, hasn't he?
He's very sweet, actually, isn't he?
He's lovely. I went and thanked him today for his lovely,
They work hard, that lot, don't they?
They do.
Right.
They do.
So, when you've got your little design, just to secure it, if you take your needle and pass it back through, kind of the last stitch that you did, and then you want to take this needle back through the loop. So you're kind of making a half hitch knot, if you like, on the outside. And you want to do a few of those just to make sure that each component is secure.
It's like when you finish off your sewing, isn't it? You do those anyway, just to make sure it doesn't unravel.
So that's it. So if you want to, at this point, you can then snip that off and then make your next component, whatever.
Because they could be a lovely pair of earrings, couldn't they?
They could. But in the interest of time, what I want to do is this piece is just another one, just playing around with all the super duos until you get another section. And then I'm just going to bring this needle back along here slightly, because I want it to come out of that first true two. Oh, there we go. And then just decide where you want it to sit, and then you're effectively lacing up the seed beads in a zigzag. So if I do it very, very loosely, then hopefully you'll see it better.
Okay.
So if I do just through that one, and then back through the next one, I'm gonna leave it really wide so you can see what I'm doing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it.
Look at how many sections you've done. So you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the main. So if we look at the necklace, so you've got, Hannah's actually done 9 going around the main section here, and then 2 droplets as well. Message from Sarah said, so, which beads, gems has Hannah used for just that single piece?
For this piece?
Yep. So you've used the True 2...
The True 2 in the gold with the rainbow colour.
Yep. So this dish here with it that came in, so the gold plated.
Yeah.
Yep.
The super duos in all 3 colours.
The super duos were the double ones, which were like this in all 3 colours.
Yeah. The...
How many of these we've got left? Sorry, not got many. Okay, we've got 27. 27 of those left, my lovely. So Hannah used all 3 colours of the super duos, didn't you?
I'm greedy.
Well, do you know what? If we send the seed bead lover, aka Hannah Osborne, loads of brand new seed beads with 2 colours, she's going to play with them all, quite simply. So you use those and the gold with the Aurora Borealis,
and the smoky quartz,
in the kit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need the kit. You need the gold-plated True 2s, and you need the selection of the Super Duos as well to recreate that design, don't you?
So here you go. So this is basically what I'm doing with that is just literally like a lace backwards and forwards. So I'm hoping you can see close enough to get that, but it's literally through that one and back through this one and through this one and then back through this one. And then what you do is you pull the whole thing together. And it laces up.
Oh gosh, look how that's slotted in perfect, like a jigsaw.
Yeah, and obviously these bits will be connected as well. And then you just do the whole finishing off at the side with a half hitch knot again. And then you can do that as many times as you like. You could make a belt if you wanted to. You could make a great big bib style. And it's entirely up to you. Think of it as a patchwork quilt and just keep adding the pieces together.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Can I show you the back as well, just to show you what Hannah's done on the reverse? Because this, you could make a lovely bracelet like that, couldn't you?
I know. Well, I kind of did. But
you did kind of, I know you did. That's why I said it. So Hannah's made a beautiful bracelet to complement the necklace. Now, what 2 pieces are you going to give away in the next hour for our competition?
Those 2, I think,
Thought you might.
because they sort of go together.
So you know this necklace that Hannah's just been showing us with the gold-plated Aurora Borealis seed beads, the Super Duo seed beads, and the incredible smoky quartz. That beautiful necklace there from Hannah, with the matching bracelet, you can win in the next hour simply by counting balloons on the screen. That's it. Count balloons and send a message in the next hour, and you can win that bracelet and necklace. Hannah, can I just say thank you for letting us? Thank you for letting us.
That's all right. Yeah, brilliant.
Give these away. If only I could text him myself. But unfortunately we can't.
I know the look in your eyes. That's the I'm looking
Jealous.
for a little bit of a where's mine?
Yeah.
Where's mine?
Could you tell? I must just say, Hannah, firstly, fantastic demonstration. Secondly, thank you for all the research you've done. Obviously,
That's
when
all
we say
right.
Persian, I wouldn't know what to do. So you put a lot of time and thought and effort into that. So we
Well,
really
it helps, doesn't it? If you're kind of on the same wavelength as the people that put the kits together for you. So yeah.
But you've done a really lovely job. So thank you. Guess what's coming up after the break? After the break, we have got Tanzanite as our deal of the day, going under £15. It is official, so if you want to get that and the competition to win that beautiful necklace and bracelet from Hannah, please stick around and we'll see you after the break.
Happy birthday, Jewellery Maker!
Happy birthday!
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then head over to our